And he was awesome, but not awesome enough.
Are all systems go? Yes, we are.
Pretty awesome.
He was like the only awesome player on the Patriots.
Yeah.
The only one.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
It's like, I'll put up 500
she's
yards,
running.
but you guys got to do the rest.
Yeah.
They failed him.
Sweet, we are live.
Defense
Our
guys
voices
are
are live, ladies and gents.
I'm just going to spend all this time talking about how awesome Tom Brady is. He excited you guys?
In
Nah,
that
dude,
fucking fur coat.
This
that he wore.
is the thing, though. This is the thing.
Yeah.
We got called for like 7 or 8 fouls or something like that in that entire game, like that were game changing for us.
Dude.
You guys got
Doing well.
penalty,
I'm doing a
man.
lot better if my
One
insurance
penalty.
pays
And it was
for
a
this
special
car,
teams
or
penalty.
This other person's insurance pays for this car
How does
damage
that
that I
happen?
didn't notice.
Like,
for
you are
like
not
about
that disciplined of a
4.5
team.
months, but
You're a good team.
Did you figure
but
out
you're
who
not
it
that
was?
disciplined of a team.
yeah, the fucking
Jaguars have way more
hub
discipline than that.
And
we got
bearings on
so-
the
It's just they'd
tire
never been there
are
before,
fucking
so they were
broken.
too
True.
antsy in the
And it's just been
pantsy.
getting worse and worse
True,
and worse
we had
over
been there
several
before,
months.
and the
I'm like,
Patriots
you know,
took us
I can't
out
remember
the
for
first
the life
time
of me
that
if I
first
heard
time.
that before or after my
That
car
was
got hit.
but that was a really good game the first
So
time we played
my
you
shop
guys.
was
That
just like, you know, this could be caused by a car being struck
that was
on
tough.
either side even.
Right.
Like it could have, they could have hit you on the other side even and caused the damage to this side on this part, just from the way the stress would hit it. So if they pay for that, I'll be fucking happy as shit because my car won't vibrate anymore and I won't have to pay for it.
Right. I like it.
But if I have to pay for it, it's $600.
Ooh. That's not too
Not
bad
too
compared
bad.
to what it could be.
Like if they would have come back and said this is $400.
There's no meaning to any of this. Get that son of a bitch off the field right now.
What are you talking about? I'm TV's Fred Durst.
I hate the press. I hate you, especially.
I'm regretting this already.
I'm the philosopher formerly known as Goldfish.
El Bongo!
Grab him by the pussy? I don't know what that means.
This podcast may contain content and humor that most, if not all, will find blatantly offensive and possibly even demeaning. The viewpoints expressed during the podcast are strictly opinion, are merely meant for the sake of entertainment, and in no way expresses our true beliefs. We strongly suggest this be watched by a mature audience only. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Is this thing on?
Is it?
Is this thing on?
Oh.
Welcome to the Not Governed by Reason podcast. It's season 6.
Yep.
Episode 3.
Trace.
And I am one of your hosts, El Dougalhaas McDougal.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm still Josh.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Actually, no.
I'm not sure either.
I need to do some soul searching to see if I'm Princess Di.
I still think you are.
I think so too.
Princess Di.
I have a big hatred for the paparazzis.
You're also the coolest monkey in the jungle.
Yep. Always.
Always.
Always. Yep.
I know you're a little depressed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's been a rough couple days.
It
Patriots
is.
suck!
Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't talk about sports a lot, but this guy's really butthurt because he
Yeah.
lost $100 betting on a shit team.
Oh.
So that's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Anywho, tonight we are joined by these two gentlemen, Brian Vance and Jonathan Hamid.
Yeah.
I wish I had like a wrestler's belt every time y'all announce my name. Just be like,
You need one.
I know I do. Might get one made.
Yeah.
I just wear it all the time. Put it in my locker at work.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm sure we can get you like a prop from like the high school
No,
or
no, no,
something.
no. I want a real belt made.
Real belt.
Yeah.
You can find them on the internet.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
What's the creepiest thing you've ever said to a lady?
Creepiest or weirdest?
Creepiest.
Okay.
You have to think about this because there's been a lot, I imagine.
No, I know. I'm trying to think how I'm trying to word it. Okay, so me and this lady were doing things, and as soon as I did things, I looked at her and I was like, Brad Pitt would be a great Batman. It was really, awkward, right?
That is pretty creepy. What's in the box?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. How about you?
I don't know if I've ever really said anything that's all that creepy. I like to do things that are kind of creepy, you know, like just stare. And when they ask me what, just lick your lips a little bit, like,
I like it.
you know, no need for words. I can creep you out of it without words.
Body
at all.
language speaks much more
Volume,
than words
yeah.
can.
More
yeah.
volume, I think.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I've said and done things drunk as hell that are creepy as fuck that I just don't remember.
Yeah.
And that's probably
I can
given.
probably agree with that. No.
Yeah.
So what was I going to say? There were a couple things that we needed to cover. Oh, next week we'll have Nikki Rax
All right.
joining us. Big shout out to Noah and his band Mountain Us.
Mountain Us.
Oh yeah. good
Playing
job, Noah.
Arise.
Arise
Arise.
Festival
Yep.
this season.
That's
and
Tickets on sale for that?
yeah, I think so.
I'll have to
And
check that out. It's
let's
better to buy
dedicate
now.
this episode to Matt. You know, that was supposed to come on.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We're dedicating this to Mr. Matt, a buddy that passed away this last week. That's about it for the announcements. Let's get this fucking show going.
Let's do
All
it.
right, shall we? You guys know the rules. 2 out of 3.
Rosham to the
Right.
bow.
Do it.
Twice with the paper.
Damn.
Who won?
I won it?
I was
Dude, this is the
watching.
only place I ever win these, dude. I'm just doing it. From now on, anybody
You're a
ever
champion.
wants to hand paper, rock, scissors, or whatever, like, yeah, we got to go to my friend Doug's house first.
Yeah.
It's not fair otherwise.
You're good luck,
We
Sean.
got to get it on video.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so you get to pick first. The only thing you can't pick is as listed by Craig because that
Obvious.
comes at the end. Or at
Oh,
7,
we're doing.
I mean.
oh,
at
so you're
7.
doing it in the end. Now.
And then we try not to pick Celebrity Deadpool right away.
Oh,
Favorite though.
well, shaping our youth sounds like a great one. I think I could talk shit on our youth
Hi,
forever.
Brian.
Shaping Our Youth. So this hits a little close to home. Because in Lafayette, Lafayette, Colorado, a teacher has been accused of assaulting a student after that student refused to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Like hit the student or something?
Yes, that's what they're saying. Let me pull up the story for you.
And
You
the parents are
destroyed
mad
them.
because they wanted to hit him first.
Yeah. For not standing for the pledge, you know.
I'm assuming that's the controversy here. Is the parents were like, we wanted to hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine so. They say they're investigating the allegation against the middle school teacher, who they say assaulted the student when they refused to stand for the pledge. She has been placed on paid administrative leave while officers look into the incident. What do they say? They did not give very many details on the matter. I really think that they should be able to assault any child.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm really upset about not giving details because today's youth, like you speak something that they don't like to hear, they consider that an assault.
Right.
So
They
I mean,
do.
did the teacher actually assault him, or did he say show some respect and stand up? And the boy took that as a verbal assault.
They're not saying on that. I wish they would give more information. We can only speculate now, and I say speculate we shall.
Well,
Yeah. You don't have to.
I
stand
think
for-
she grabbed him by his ears
So it was a female teacher.
Yes, they did confirm that it was
Nice.
a 20-year-old female teacher.
I don't
who
know, man.
probably
No,
just
She's
did-
been there for 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you
Oh.
seen
She
any of
was a
those other
super old
videos of
lady.
teachers being really violent
Oh,
towards
yeah.
kids, man? Like
Yeah,
beating
pick 'em-
the
yeah,
shit out of
pick
them.
'em
Oh,
up
yeah,
by
she
the
was a
ears and
20-year employee of the district. Yes,
Yeah.
sorry. She teaches physical education.
Yeah.
So she's a burly bitch.
Ooh. I
wonder
bet
if
that'd
she,
be
like,
fun to
snatched
watch.
him up by his arm or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know how
pick
you
him up by the scalp.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Well,
Coach Karen, man.
she's been there for 20 years. If you don't know how to do what this teacher wants you to do after 20 years of being there, I don't think you should be a student there.
Cody Kilmer says Josh I ducks everything. I think he means I fucks. Do you know this person?
Yes. Yeah, I do. Hi, Cody.
He does I fuck everything.
Yeah.
You are correct. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Skipping class today, I see. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think teachers get paid enough to deal with the bullshit that they deal with in the first place. And when you underpay teachers to deal with the shit they do, you're going to get shitty people who are willing to take that shitty pay for that job.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to get people who just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you just want
Want to be close to your kids, yes. So I don't know. I think that you know, some kids need a little bit of ass whippings on their on a daily basis.
Yeah.
We're primal creatures, man. Apes put each other in check all the time.
Yep.
You know, I think when I was growing up,
True
if you
story.
didn't stand, you got expelled.
I do think kids need more discipline nowadays than ever. These kids nowadays are so fucking goddamn disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I want to slap the shit out of kids sometimes, and I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, hell, man, they're just like, kids will like literally walk by you in Walmart and like fucking like throwing shit everywhere or fucking cussing up a storm and like being disruptive, and it's like, dude, where are your parents? Where are your,
They're on their cell phones.
have your parents not beat the shit out of you yet?
Well, they also didn't say it in the
people.
article, but you know, I heard it on the radio because you know I listened to the local radio station in the morning on my way to work, and they were saying that there's never really been a problem with this teacher before
in the 20 years.
in 20 years. So that makes me go, what? I mean, there's got to be a little bit more to this than she asked the kid to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then beat him up because he didn't do
Oh,
it.
he's probably that one little asshole that all the teachers hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started
You know, they
ripping on
talk about him.
He's
They
their.
all know which
he's,
one.
He's their
But
Ferris
I'm just saying,
Bueller.
the kid's been around for less time than she's been teaching there. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt over the kid.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't such a serious situation where you got to be like, holy crap, it's so damn serious. We can't give you the benefit of the doubt, and we got to hang you in the public. You know, beating up a kid isn't like the worst thing a person can do.
No.
No, not at all.
What do you mean the
That's
chat
a-
screen thing isn't working?
That's some truth right there.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Hey, kids are
He
just
means
people
that.
too. They're a little more of
It says
assholes of
connecting
people,
to Facebook
meaning they
Live
need to
post.
get their ass.
Is it
kicked.
not connecting?
Oh, man.
They
I-
need to be protected.
I have no idea. I cannot
I
fix
don't
it right
know.
now.
I'm on tech support right now.
I cannot fix it right now. I don't know what to tell you.
Working on it.
Okay.
So, anyways, what are you really on tech support,
Yeah.
Mike? Aaron. I don't know. It was working fine earlier. I think maybe something got messed up with the way it is talking. I don't know. I'll be right back. You guys.
Oh,
keep talking.
God.
It's like
God damn
technology.
it, Mike. Fucking
Yeah.
bastard.
Can you believe they're going to make our cars drive themselves soon? Look how wonderful everything else works.
Just gotta beat our children. Everything will be great.
I won't say great, but better.
Yeah, better.
Better.
Slightly better. No, way better.
More
I don't
burritos
have
for
children,
sure.
but
Yeah.
I constantly want to beat my friends' children.
Yeah, right?
It's like, why the hell aren't you beating them? Like, what, you think I'm going to judge you? I'm 3 seconds away from slapping that kid myself.
More
I don't
burritos
have
for
children.
sure.
Wow.
Are we good?
No, we're never good, John. You'll learn that. Never. But, yeah. You guys, would you want the children to stand for the national anthem? Or like
I don't
the
think it
Pledge of
fucking
Allegiance?
matters, man.
fucking
That
gym-
fucking anthem is fucking retarded anyway, so fuck it, I don't care.
What about
it's
what if
fucking-
what
it's
if-
fucking gym class?
yeah? What?
Like seriously, it's
Like,
fucking
it
gym
doesn't-
class. You're
it's-
already standing.
Yeah,
Tough
it doesn't
You have
matter.
to actually decide. I'm going to sit down specifically because it's the national anthem and you want to show disrespect.
Yeah.
Like you're already standing. There's no desks. There's no chairs. You're in gym
National-
class.
National anthem.
You're all sitting there in your little social groups bitching about whatever the fuck Miley Cyrus did the day before.
Well, that's important though.
So I just don't really get why in the world like you would have to be told to stand in a situation you should have already been standing.
Yeah. What if he has narcolepsy?
In that one rare,
Yeah,
rare
that would be
instance,
the
I
only
would accept-
exception.
I would accept him not standing in gym class. I mean, I don't care about the national anthem at this point. Why the fuck weren't you standing in gym class?
Yeah.
You, what? We're paying the school to allow you to sit around
What,
during a physical education class?
What if he was in
Our
a
kids are
wheelchair?
fat.
What if that? Oh my god. It'd be intense. What are you
That-
doing, John?
That would be the headline. Teacher hits boy because he won't. Boy in wheelchair because he won't stand for pledge. I'd be like, that would no longer be shape our youth. That would go squarely into idiots and champions.
Yeah. It'd be some good shit.
Or not all heroes wear capes.
Yep.
I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, way to ruin it.
I know. I ruined everything. I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking sorry.
So what about this LA school?
So yeah, there was a shooting at a school in LA
Yeah.
this week, right? Earlier
Yeah.
this week.
Yep.
Or maybe it was late last week. It was one of those times. But yeah, it was first reported that a student had gone in and shot 2 other students. But it turns out that it was a gun inside a backpack that ended up going off and hitting 2 students.
Didn't it hit 4?
I thought it hit 2.
Because I
I'll
thought
double-check.
it hit 1 in the head, 1 in the wrist, and 2 kind of incidentally grazed by a bullet. No problems really, but still 2 other people I thought got hit. Like I thought there was distinctly like 4 shots at least went off with this gun.
They were magic.
I'm looking.
Magic bullet.
I think it hit 2 people here.
Okay.
Hit 2.
Oh yeah, because the injuries were
It
not
passed
from
through a
gunfire.
wrist and a temple.
Okay, yeah, the other 2 students I just said was
Someone
not
got
from
killed?
the gunfire.
No,
he
they were
lived.
just severely injured.
He's just in a coma.
Damn.
Little child coma. It's alright.
Children going coma.
So what do you think? Why did this fucking kid have a gun in their backpack anyways?
In LA?
Bullies.
They did say it was a very gang-riddled school.
Yeah. Safety. Just bring mace. Small child. Learn
Yeah,
better. Or a sword. Keep a sword in your backpack. For sure.
And I'm like, this is a very gang-riddled school. Isn't it like middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was only 12. How crazy is that?
In law. Los Angeles. Law.
So like
LA.
when I first read this, everyone was acting like it was like a gang shooting when they were first reporting it,
Yep.
and I was like, holy crap! Women just broke another glass ceiling. This is the first time a woman's produced a mass shooting in a school, and then this girl had to ruin it for everybody by having the gun in her backpack.
Yeah.
And that
Forgetting
I'm
to put
sorry,
the safety
ladies,
on.
there's still another glass ceiling out there for you. We have still no male mass shooters that I know of, or female mass shooters that I know of. They've all been men.
Oh, there's that one girl in the 80s, though. That one, that song, I Hate Mondays. Remember that? That song, I Hate Mondays.
Oh, Manic Monday.
No, it was a song, and this girl literally shot up the school because she didn't like Mondays.
Huh. That's intense.
Oh, never mind, ladies. You broke that glass ceiling a long time ago.
I wish we could zoom in right now.
Yeah, watch.
Like,
Johnny.
watch you just like,
Yeah,
shoving that down your
You're on
throat.
ham,
Dude, I
dog.
just got off work. I'm so hungry still.
You just offered that sandwich to Josh.
No, I have fries. But are you done with those fries?
Take him, dog.
Fuck. Anyways, back on this, man. I think a lot of this goes back to kids not having discipline, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
kids
yeah, at 12
need-
years old, One, I know not to have the gun in my damn backpack.
I'm not saying discipline is in abuse or beating your kids. I'm saying any form of discipline. Stop trying to be your kid's fucking friend.
Oh, I thought you were talking about gun discipline.
No,
Like how to
no.
actually
You
use
need
a
gun
gun.
discipline too, especially when you're dealing with your kids.
At 6 years old, I knew how to handle a gun better than that. What the fuck's this parent's problem? They live in a gang neighborhood. She's gonna have guns.
Right.
Should probably introduce it to her a little younger.
Yeah. Like 10. Take
I
her to
mean,
the
It was
range.
passed down by her mother because the father's not in the situation.
That's racist.
I bet you there's a correlation between Newports and gun violence.
You bet.
Damn.
There's definitely a correlation. I don't know if there's causation yet.
Wow.
Did I say that out loud?
I've been saying a lot of stuff out loud lately.
I have been.
All kinds of stuff.
Like the what is it? That Aquarius tend to be serial rapists, not serial killers.
That was funny. I actually laughed about that. Yeah, that was funny.
That's something.
Accusations, sir. Accusations. But yeah, I don't know. Just some sort of discipline with your kids. You know, don't be afraid of them. Everybody's like wanting to fucking candy coat shit for their kids. Or just give them a fucking cell phone and let that be their exposure to the world. Imagine if we were the exposure your kid has to the world. Us.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking good thing. You
No.
could be doing a much better job.
Totally.
Take their iPhones away. Sit down and read a fucking book.
Playboy.
Yeah.
There's good stories in Playboy. They're very
There are.
educational.
Yeah.
some-
Shel Silverstein used to write for Playboy.
Yeah.
And draw
Fucking,
cartoons.
the vice president under Bush, Cheney, was in Playboy in an interview. See? Very educational magazine.
Is it how to shoot people in the face and get away with it?
Oh, I wish. I was the only reason I read it was
Right,
like, how do I
right,
shoot my
hoping-
lawyer?
Yeah. It's like, how do you do
Jesus.
that? How do you get it done?
What are you Jesus-ing?
You tell
Yeah,
him you
what
saw
did
it-
Jesus
You
in-
tell him you think it was a bird or
What?
something.
No, that's a real fucking thing.
Yeah,
shot
he
his
really
friend in
did.
the face,
He shot.
his lawyer in the face,
On
and
a-
he apologized.
said he
to
thought it
him
was a
about
bird.
Drunk, in possession of a firearm and hunting without a license.
Yeah.
And shot his friend in the face. And nothing happened.
And no,
Well-
the friend apologized
Yeah,
to
the
him.
friend-
Oh, fuck yeah, I did. I'm sorry I jumped in front of your shot. Damn straight. Of course, if somebody shoots you in the face, the only thing to do is apologize at that point.
That's awesome.
Damn it, you made me waste the bullet.
Whatever you did was really bad if he shot you in the
Cheney's
face.
fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Or it might not be so bad, but he thought it was.
Real quick, before we move to another topic, I'd like to throw out one of our giveaway items that we're adding to the next wonderful and weird giveaway. What do you think? Should we?
No.
No?
No. It's too cool. The people can't
Yeah,
handle
I don't
it.
think you guys can hang with this.
Yeah.
So we're getting all this stuff together for our next wonderful and weird giveaway.
Yep.
It's going to be huge.
Huge.
It's going to be huge. And we will be releasing rules for it in the next week or so,
Yeah.
I would say. So yeah, this is one of the items we've added, courtesy of the Joint Smoke Shop. This is a puff smoking technology system, they say. And what this is, let me find our opening. This converts any bottle, just about, into a bomb. And it just screws into the bottle, and there you go. You've got a fucking bong ready to go. Now, I believe this is a 10 mil joint, so you could even potentially do dabs out of this thing. For you, I don't smoke weed, I only do dabs, people. So this is one of the things we are adding to our next wonderful and weird giveaway. What do you think?
I like it.
That
we
thing's
gotta-
awesome, actually.
It's pretty cool.
We got some real
Where was
fun
that
shit.
when we were kids, man?
Right? That's what I'm
We're
saying.
smoking out of pop cans and shit.
Someone made that because
Yeah,
They
because they
were,
were tired of smoking
yeah.
out
We
of
also
pop cans.
can't forget
Well, we just
we're
made
putting
them
in there
Out of pop bottle, but we
Einstein's
need,
The
like, super
Principle
glue and-
of Relativity.
Or you just poke a hole in there with like a...
And an introduction
Yeah.
to mathematical methods of physics.
Use a piece of tinfoil to make the bowl. Carve on the back right here.
Pretty fancy.
These are a couple of the other things we're adding to our wonderful and weird giveaway.
I wish I knew how to read.
I wish you did too.
Me too.
I'm tired of having to read the teleprompter all the time.
Pulled up the windows and he was like, do y'all still have that 5 for 5?
So I'm guessing we're gonna have over 20 items in this giveaway package, is what I'm guessing.
And over 15 of them will be pieces of poop.
We'll have some really cool shit. We've got a custom bong coming in from MD Glass.
Yeah,
we got
that
some
guy.
shit coming in.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun, y'all. So stay tuned for our next wonderful and weird giveaway.
Woo!
Because we love you.
Yep.
Anyways, Jonathan, you Arabic prick, you get to turn the next one. I didn't mean that racially. He's a prick whether he's Arabic or not. He just happens to be Arabic.
Shit's rigged anyway.
Oh.
Shit's rigged. We're already going there.
Yeah.
All right, we're already going there. So I've had this theory, and for a long time, the NFL is rigged,
Yep.
and we saw the Super Bowl this last week, right? Well, the reasoning behind this is how many corporations that make that level of money and pay their employees that level of money aren't corrupt?
Well, I mean...
Very few.
Yeah.
Very few.
Well-
Right? How many non-profits?
I mean, most nonprofits are corrupt by their very nature.
Exactly. The NFL's a non-profit.
I can trust the motives of a corporation.
True.
They're there to make money. I can at least trust them to do that. Nonprofits, I don't trust them.
No, me neither.
Because
Me neither.
they're all everybody involved is making a lot of money.
Yeah, they only have to report 8% of their fucking earnings. Or, I mean, of what they give out, as to whatever they're doing. But anyways,
That's a charity.
that's any nonprofit. If they're giving money back into the community of any sort, they have to report behind their cause. Churches don't.
But I would say
It would be charity. Yeah, it'd be anybody who does like the donation bit.
There is a difference.
there was one
between
thing
charity and a-
Their endorsements
Lowe's.
definitely don't pay them that much.
What?
Their endorsements definitely don't
Whose
pay them.
endorsements?
The
athletes?
Yeah.
depends on the endorsement.
Oh,
depends
you
on
gotta
the
be
athlete.
kidding me! Yeah.
No, Brady.
They can't pay them that much as the NFL's paying them.
Dude, Uggs pays
No.
Tom Brady $1 billion.
Who?
Uggs?
The girl
Pays-
shoes?
Yeah, they pay Tom Brady $1
God,
billion.
Uggs,
he wears- yeah.
Uggs, the girl shoes, right?
They make some for
so
dudes
he's
too.
endorsed by.
They make dudes boots.
I don't know.
He is
What,
the prettiest
like
NFL
one-
player
like
to ever
one
play
pair?
the game.
Did you see that one picture of him walking
Nonetheless.
to the airport? He did look like a
Yeah, with the
60-year-old
fucking
mom.
with the. So, anyways, that's my theory. Is that it's very corrupt. It's rigged all the way. And here's the thing: if you look at the communities that these teams are the winning teams, they're usually shitty fucking communities. And then boom, it stimulates the fucking economy there. It all of a sudden stimulates that whole fucking economy. It booms. Now, Philadelphia, of course, being the people they are, stimulated it in a different way by burning the shit down. But,
Go Philly.
I think all that shit only happened on one street, though. It didn't happen like multiple places.
well, historically, Philly fans are crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're known for being fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
those grease poles they were at the top, or those light poles and shit they were at the top of, those were all greased
Yeah.
before the show.
Yeah,
They
super
knew what was
greased,
coming,
yeah.
and the fuckers still got
With
to the top.
hydraulic grease.
Yeah, they still got to the top. Nothing deters them from any
Right,
rioting.
from destruction.
That's crazy.
Imagine,
But-
it could have been a lot worse had they lost.
Now, let me
But-
blow up your it's rigged theory real
Okay.
quick. Things that are rigged, the big people in the picture know it's rigged, and they bet accordingly. However, every major betting, facility, Vegas, Atlanta, anybody that had high stakes gambling on this game, all gave the Patriot odds, and they banked the odds to the house. So that means they themselves put up money. like not just to cover your bet, but to bet on themselves. And they all lost billions and billions of dollars over this because the Pats were supposed to win. That was the odds. All the odds were in their favor, and they gambled accordingly with their own money.
You don't think the
Now, these
NFL knows they're gambling?
Oh no, the NFL is not going to fuck over multi-billionaires. So the way that people that have a lot of money bet on these type of games, right, is the Pats were the safe bet. So I'll take $5 million of my money and put it on them. I'm not going to win a lot because of it, because the odds are all on their favor.
Right.
But I will make micro money off of that, and so I put $5 million down and I clear $50,000, and I go to vacation on it in Hawaii, whatever.
Right.
That's the way they typically do it, and that's the way they bet on this one. But they lost. Anybody that put up that kind of money just lost it. And the NFL's not going to let all these big people around the country lose that kind of money. If it was a rigged system,
Not if they're making
it'd
a
be
lot of
rigged
money
in their
in
favor.
return.
The upper people that do sports gambling would know about it. They would keep the secret just as much
Maybe.
as the NFL, but they're not going to put billions of their own money on the line. And then the second part that makes it really hard is, I can say the Pats are supposed to win, but if the Pats wide receivers aren't fucking catching a football, or the running backs aren't, are slipping on the field, that changes, you can't exactly force the loss without making it obvious when you have so many small things that go into whether or not your team wins or loses. Things that are completely out of anybody, even on the field's control. They couldn't fake it if they wanted to. Unlike boxing, where you can do that quite easily.
This is the thing, man. Like throughout the playoffs, okay, the Patriots only had, I forgot how many fouls called, like penalties made against them, and that weren't played up against other teams. It was like the Jaguars had like 400 something yards penalized against them playing the Pats.
Because they're thugs.
Hey, we are thugs, but check this out though. You guys only had like 150 something yards. You guys got penalized for all of the playoffs.
Because we're
bro.
awesome.
No, because you're fucking. It's rigged, bro.
Because
It's not because it's
fucking
rigged.
rigged.
It's because of the way Tom Brady plays the game.
He's
Tom
smart
Brady
about it.
pulls penalties out of your team. He
Yeah.
plays it like a basketball player.
Just like
That's
Peyton
why nobody
Manning
likes
did.
basketball, because all fucking pussies want to get you to charge them. That's like the whole point of that game, I swear to God, is to get somebody to run into you so that way you can free shoot the basket.
Yeah.
Tom Brady looks at where he thinks he can draw a penalty out of you, and he goes there every time. And he usually wins that match when the referees look at it. Like, Brady plays smart football. He doesn't play fun football. He takes the fun out of football. That's why everybody hates the guy.
Yeah.
But he's mathematically figured out the game. Like,
I don't know, man. I still think it's fucking rigged.
now, do
What are
I
your
think...
thoughts, sweetheart? You
think
haven't
it's
said
rigged.
anything.
I don't want to
There's
talk
a book
about it.
about it, about how it is all rigged by the mafia and the entertainment industry. And,
Huh.
yeah.
I believe it. It's just faker in pro wrestling.
I don't know, man. I do. I think so. What do you think? I know you're heartbroken because you lost.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think I'm not gonna watch next year at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also think that if it is rigged, the player concussion controversy
Bullshit.
just became a lot more sick and disgusted. Because that would mean that not only are these people getting injured, they're getting injured for a game that they were never able to win in the first place.
Yeah. That is really fucked up when you think about it. I like that. That's cool.
That's some heartless shit.
Tells the truth.
It's true.
I'm getting behind this as rigged now because
This
that's a
makes it
much
more
funner
fucked
story.
up.
Right?
It is much
it is
a
rigged,
much
bro.
greater story, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that all that shit's rigged. I think most shit's rigged. You know?
Most of sports are probably rigged. Basketball's fake. Rigged.
Oh fuck yeah.
Baseball.
UFC.
Yeah, I believe it.
Again, baseball would be a hard game to rig because as much as you want to, you can't make the guy hit the ball.
I can do what I want.
So we all just getting played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. while watching the plays.
Now, I wouldn't doubt, though, that there was a baseball conspiracy where they're trying to show that pitchers throw faster fastballs than they use to kind of pop up the ratings a bit. This guy's throwing the ball 105 miles an hour when really he's only throwing at 75. How the fuck would I know the difference?
You have to have your own.
Yeah, I would have to have my
Radar gun.
own radar
Yeah.
gun down there on the field to prove it.
Now we sound just like assholes complaining about sports.
I don't know.
We was cheated.
It's a big reason why I try not to talk about sports on here. It's just
Yeah.
because I think it's ridiculous.
Sports is
I think
stupid.
I think it's stupid that we pay these motherfuckers this much money to fucking play the games that
Oh,
they
and worse
play.
yet is how like they'll take tax dollars and build a stadium,
Yeah.
and then pay it back with revenue paid by the same people whose tax dollars built the stadium.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're gonna make
It's an
you pay
infinite
for it,
cycle.
and then you'll pay yourself back.
Yeah, I mean, like Mile High still hasn't paid itself off, and they're constantly changing fucking ownership. Their sponsorship signs, but it was built on the taxpayer's dollar.
Oh, yeah, almost all those places
Oh
are.
yeah.
But the NFL needs to get on board with like what the soccer league does and just go pay fucking North Korean slaves to build your stadiums.
Fuck yes.
Every soccer field
I'm
in
all
the
about
world is
North
built by
Korean
North
slavery.
Korean slave labor. Why are we being different here? I bet we get a fucking much cheaper stadium, and you can beat the employees if they don't do it right.
Yeah.
It's their main export.
How about that shit in Korea of them having the Winter Olympics in South Korea coming up, but they had fucking norovirus take out 1,200 fucking security soldiers that were there, and they think there's a potential high risk for outbreak.
Is that a real story?
Yeah.
What?
It's for
That
real.
sounds something like out of a movie.
Right? I'll even pull it up.
That's actually
Yeah.
how Reno 911 started. Or Reno 911 Miami.
No.
Yeah.
Don't.
There's the conference with the drug outbreak. Or the disease outbreak that
Let me pull it
everyone
up,
gets. Yeah.
We'll just look up Olympics.
Olympics.
Olympic disease.
Well, it'll pop up on here. It should.
There's a lot of news
dog.
going on about the Olympics right now.
Fucking wrong.
Norovirus sidelined security staff at Pyeongchang Olympics. I'll find more. But anyways, what are we talking about?
The
How everything is rigged.
Everything is rigged, including the Olympics.
Especially.
Yeah, see? Yeah, there's all sorts of shit about it. You're a fucking cocksucker!
You know, I don't know enough about this virus to know if I care. I mean, if this is like some athletes are going to get the shits for a day, who cares? Go compete.
That was almost better than. Whoa!
What?
The intro, the.
Oh,
Whoa!
where I jump up from under the camera frame?
Dude, you have no idea. Every single time I see that come on, I have to rewind it like 100 times and watch that part.
So terrible. How many takes did that take?
like 4.
Way too fucking many is how many takes it took.
Yeah.
And I still think I went with the worst one on purpose. But yeah, there's norovirus wiping out people. Well, around 1,200 security staff members
Wow.
Give 'em some
have been
fucking
kept
chicken
in their
noodle soup.
rooms while they wait to be tested for the highly contagious virus of norovirus.
Yeah, so it's stomach pain and diarrhea. That's what I thought. It's like no big deal. Give those fuckers some chicken noodle soup and tell them stop being pussies.
Yeah, I wonder if they're eating the food and drinking the water, and that's what's doing it.
For athletes, get it now. It'll be an interesting Olympics if our athletes are all shitting themselves doing the down.
It'll be about as interesting as the Brazilian Olympics.
Dude, he's more aggressive than Guy. It's amazing. I like it.
He's just not as loud about it.
No.
We miss you, Guy.
I got a letter from him yesterday.
Yeah, how's he doing?
He said he's doing okay, and actually it's not that bad as it makes it out to be. And
He's doing the work
movies
release and shit.
Yeah. He wants to let everybody know on his face. He said put his information on his Facebook page and all that stuff, so everybody can send him letters, whatever.
Yeah, I plan on, I think, Monday adding
Right.
money to the account.
Cool. Monday you said?
Monday.
I'll come by the shop on Sunday and give you some money to do that too.
I don't know if I'll be there Sunday.
Oh
Money
shit.
on the account. He's away. Is he in jail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys in the prison.
happens.
He'll be out hopefully before too long. Our favorite philosopher, formerly known as Goldfish.
Now they get internet in there now, right? So we can watch the show.
You can do emails. I don't know if you can watch the show.
Because
That'd be cool if you could.
cruel and unusual punishment and shit. Like I'm pretty sure they
Internet's a
have
human
to.
basic right? Basic human right.
So
That's what I've been hearing when their government wants to put it in everybody's house. So
Right.
if it's a basic human right, then inmates deserve it too.
Right.
It's like food and water and shit.
Food, water, internet.
I want to
things
talk
we need.
about fuck your period.
Okay.
Hashtag fuck your period.
What is this?
So Pornhub is doing a campaign right now where they will give women a week of free premium service every month so they can masturbate the menstrual cramp pain away.
All right.
Yeah, they are.
That's cool.
Why?
Because
They need
orgasms
more
help
chicks.
lower the pain
Right.
from menstruation.
Right.
So that's why they're doing it.
I guess that's a good.
It's called the Fuck Your Period campaign.
Okay.
I like that.
It's classy.
It
I
is.
thought so.
It's not as classy as the marijuana tampons that I saw advertised, but it's pretty classy nonetheless.
You think so?
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm all about it.
I think these guys
could-
are fucking geniuses.
They can fuck the period away and then relax on a marijuana tampon. Like
Yeah.
modern fucking shit is awesome.
Marijuana tampons are amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
So
that,
I guess the video streaming platform said it saw a 1,400% increase in women-friendly porn searches in 2017 alone. So it's no surprise it's focusing on this audience by helping them where it hurts, as they say.
That's funny.
So
what if it's really just
Help take
guys
some
like
of the bite
wives
out of
and
Shark
stuff,
Week.
and he's like, "Honey, you think you can help me out with this free
Give me a free
subscription
week
to
of porn."
Pornhub?" And she's like, "Sure, honey."
I wonder how you verify.
True.
Well, there's Pornhub, and they're famous for putting self videos out. So
What do you mean?
Pornhub, like, is the vast
You gotta
thousands
put
of
out
videos
a-
Well,
on
MindGeek
Pornhub are home
alone,
videos.
yeah, MindGeek
They're
alone,
amateur
they
videos.
own like YouPorn, Pornhub, RedTube,
Yeah,
Brazzers,
and the
a
vast
bunch of
majority
shit.
of their
Yeah.
content is home film footage. It's
Yep,
not
amateur
professional.
footage.
Yeah, amateur footage. So I'm guessing that's why they're giving it to you free, is because they get to have a new category on there called "Watch the Bloody Masturbation Videos."
Whoa!
Yeah, that'd be a new
whoa,
fetish.
It'll be a
Yeah.
whole new category
No.
on Pornhub. This is actually
I'll post a
creative
link
get
to the story
to
in the
increase videos.
comments real quick because there is a video that you can watch about the campaign.
Now
Wow.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
We're not gonna watch it. We're not. We can't. We'll get flagged.
That might be a benefit to everybody
You
watching.
fucking cocksucker. Is our stream dead?
Well, I didn't.
No, probably not. Your computer probably just froze.
Hopefully it's not.
Oh boy. Glaven.
So yeah, I don't know. I think that these guys are fucking geniuses.
Yeah.
I find it
Pornhub, they're-
interesting that they only recommend masturbating because the orgasm one does it, right? Mm-hmm. But they're not like, hey guys, get all dirty with your girl, take care of a problem. You sick of her bitching on her period? That's your fault. Go deal with it. They're not saying that.
Right.
They're literally telling women to go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, they're saying, fuck your period. They're saying masturbate the pain away.
Yeah.
Which is what my mom told
Yeah.
me all the time growing
saying,
up.
if you're on your period, go fuck yourself. I think that's kind of a little chauvinistic,
What?
but I agree. I approve.
Doug,
What?
no.
What?
Don't. Dude. My mom ever told me to go masturbate. I'd look at her and be like, what the fuck?
You haven't met my mother.
Oh my god. It's true. Oh my god.
Tell you,
Oh.
his mom's a lot more fun than his dad. His dad takes it seriously.
We called my mom and dad on here one day to ask them what the flavor of aging pussy tastes like.
What did the...
We instantly lost 3 viewers. No,
Is that real?
Yeah, I've had my mom
Oh,
as a
yeah.
guest on the show.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You want to hear something great?
No, I
here's
get you,
here's
man. I wouldn't have my.
here's a perfect description of the difference between my mom and I. I would be considered extremely conservative compared to my mother.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but this guy more conservative than my mother.
She really said that? Don't tell
I'll
me.
let you decide.
I'm a simple man. Doug.
There's better things left for mystery, buddy.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
So I don't know. I think that Pornhub, back on that subject, these guys are great. They're producing a lot of crazy data. I mean, they have sites dedicated to the data that they record from their users. I mean, they actually had the data of when the Hawaiian false missile thing went. How many people went to their service as soon as they found out that it wasn't real?
Are you serious?
They had a huge spike of people.
A huge
It's
spike.
a huge
Wait,
spike.
and don't they have like what like states look up the most of what porn and stuff?
Yeah,
and
they
wasn't,
do.
And wasn't Colorado into like fucking their sisters or something like
Probably.
Yeah,
that? That's just fucking hilarious. Jesus Christ.
Do you not get on Pornhub and just see that it's flooded with that shit?
I don't really. Yeah, no, I don't like.
I can't remember the last time I was on Pornhub.
I don't like Pornhub.
Pornhub's like my Facebook. It's where I chat with all my friends.
It's very child. Do
Yeah.
you get
I'm
on
not
there and leave
surprised.
comments and shit?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Rate some shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let other people know how you enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
Descriptively.
I don't do stars, I do wanks though. So
And
it's
then
like
he's
4 out of 5 wanks.
And then at the end of all his like comments he leaves, he's like hashtag I'd fuck Tom Brady.
Hashtag
no, usually
he fucked Tom Brady.
Usually it ends with I came or I didn't come.
No, I'm pretty sure my friend Jared will tell you that having sex with Tom Brady isn't even gay. It's just expected.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
You
Efo
gotta,
kicked everybody out of his house after that game. Went back in his room and cried. And I don't mean like, because I'm talking shit or anything. Like he literally
he
went back in his room and
sobbed.
cried.
It wasn't even crying. It was sob.
Dude.
Like his fucking favorite pet just died.
I'm like, man, I'm glad I skipped your party.
And then he went on to Pornhub and
And had a huge spike.
and had a huge spike.
No, I totally approve of Pornhub's chauvinistic message
Spanky,
of telling women on their periods to
is
go
there any
fuck
Tom Brady
themselves.
gay porn on
I
Pornhub?
Thoroughly approve.
I think
look
it's
though.
great that
I look
and that is where my curiosity of how they're going to verify. But I love that they are giving like a free premium service to these ladies. How much is a premium service?
Like $10.
$10 a month?
Sure.
It's Pornhub. Nobody pays the premium.
You don't know?
No.
I figured you did.
I don't. What? You don't pay money for pornography?
You know,
I guess the
It's
number
the
one
fucking
money-making industry in the country.
Free,
I have
yeah.
no idea how they do it because the shit's all free online.
We
Like, how are
stopped
they making
paying
money?
after DVDs, man.
pay for pornography.
Divdis? Divdis?
DVDs and
I think we need a
VHS.
special counsel investigation into how porn makes money if all their videos are free online. They make more than organized sports.
They make like 4 different versions of the film, right? And they progressively like censor them down to like PG-13 versions of the movies. Seriously, there's like Digital Underground and shit like that have started doing that. The Pirate series. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. For realsies.
They didn't show no cock and balls or titties or pussies. It was just a lot of shitty acting. I remember seeing those.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't Pornhub do a thing like where they're planting trees or something
Yeah,
for every
every like view. It's a lot of views. They plant a lot of trees.
philanthropy?
Full on rapey.
Full on rapey.
I don't know. You guys always make me like I feel like I'm coming in on this show and be like, man, it's gonna be. I'm like, then I leave and I'm like, I question myself later on. I'm like, is this real life? Are people really doing this kind of
Yeah,
shit?
people are
This is-
really
this
doing
is
this
real
kind
life.
of shit.
Did that really just happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We read today
It's not governed by reason,
that
brother.
Guy Fieri's striped like fire shirts
Is a
are
hot fashion.
yeah,
Yeah,
topic.
they're
for this
doing it
year
for
for
Versace.
2018. Yeah. It's
Dude,
it's the new hot
Seriously,
trend.
I have to censor myself for this show. You should see me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
we came out with that 30-day, you can like defriend somebody for 30 days.
Yeah,
and
the-
I'm
like,
like, why the
block
fuck
'em?
am I even on Facebook anymore?
You could befriend someone for 30 days?
You can
Without
block
them even
yeah.
knowing. Yeah, they won't get anything you say under their feeds.
Jesus.
But you'll see your stuff going under their feeds, so you'll think that you're actually commenting.
This world's like pussifying itself
Yeah.
one day at a time.
It's all about participation trophies.
Yeah, you got to protect the snowflakes.
Hey, victims are
delicate.
heroes somehow.
Bitcoins
don't-
are heroes?
No,
So-
victims are
oh.
heroes. I don't know how, but they are.
I want 1 Bitcoin just to see what happens.
You got it's
Settle
worth
down,
like
50 Cent.
$700 now.
Really?
It's time to
Yeah,
get
it's
going
like
down.
8,000.
Like
No,
it's
not
future.
anymore, it's plummeting.
Really?
No, yeah, it's down
That's
down like
So is the
$700.
Dow and everything else.
Yeah.
But that's because regulation's getting in on. Like the fucking major currencies and banks are not going to allow Bitcoin to thrive. There's no way they can have
No.
unchecked fucking monetary policy that's going to influence their monetary policy
Right.
not be under the same umbrella. That's just not going to happen.
They're just going to make their own.
And regulation is going to totally kill Bitcoin because that's the entire fucking draw to Bitcoin is that it's unregulated.
Bitcoin's scary and awesome at the same time.
I mean, it's really just set up for Colombian drug lords and South American drug lords to launder their money.
Yeah, it's Silk Road shit, man. Right?
Yeah,
That is
definitely.
correct.
Dark web shit, man.
And somehow I think Pornhub's involved too because they're making a lot of goddamn money, and I don't know how.
Well, Pornhub's trying to shoot a porn in space.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I think
For
they have the
science!
premium option is to pretend that people are buying it because they're laundering drug money for somebody, and they're pretending people are signing up for their premiums. But why would you sign up for their premiums? They got 50,000 videos for free.
No, I don't know. These guys are fucking nuts. Like, the space fucking is
watch
crazy.
that.
You know,
Good.
in data, like,
mean,
I
I
think
just
that's
wanna see
where Pornhub probably makes their money.
Yeah.
Is off of data aggregation. I mean, look at Red Bull. Red Bull's not just making money off of fucking Red Bull. They're making money off of fucking data. You know, they collect a lot of data.
True.
And
You
there's
better
some-
believe that the Red Bull Gives You Wings lawsuit was a way
Publicity.
to get your fucking data.
Oh yeah, because then you had to go in, you
You
had
had
to
to fill
register
out
for the
a
fucking
whole
coupon
form
and
of shit, yeah.
to get your free
Really
Red Bull.
that much
And it's a
money
frivolous
in
lawsuit.
data? Is there really that much money in data?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the new oil, according to some.
Dude, Walmart has
No.
in Springfield, Missouri, they have all these old limestone mines in the Ozark Mountains, heavily like fortified. You can drive fucking trucks in them, right? Walmart has bought a ton of these to put their data hubs in, and they're fucking guarded. They're armed. They have armed guards on site. Yeah.
And that's nothing compared to what the government's data they collect on you and how they store that and what their security
Yeah.
measures are around that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, though, they don't have to collect your evidence and store it all anywhere because Walmart's already doing it.
Yeah, everybody
So no,
else
the
is already
government-
doing it.
They
yeah.
got
Say,
they
hey,
got their
Walmart.
idea from the government already doing this. The government's been collecting all of our communications since 1979 at least.
Oh, yeah.
And they store them as it's not even a secret, it's not even a conspiracy theory. Like they have a massive storage facility, I think over by Colorado Springs here. They have one over in Utah outside
They have
Salt
tons of
Lake City.
them, yeah.
I think 7 or 8 now.
Yeah, the big NSA hub in Salt Lake. Yeah,
And all these things do is store all the communications the government's been gathering for decades.
and we're not talking calling on the phone, kind of just that kind of communications. It's every tweet you send. It's every fucking
Every time.
email you read. It's
all your Facebook communications, your Snapchat.
every Pokemon
Your,
you
your
catch.
Safeway Select cards.
Don't bring
your
Pokemon
Seriously,
into this.
Ingress? Fucking Ingress was they're funded by the CIA. They've been fucking backed by the CIA on their projects.
Up until about recently, this information's been absolutely useless to the government. So people are like, why are they storing it?
So that's
because
why
they knew that
so
they're
that's probably a big reason why
now.
it's like illegal to go off grid and everything else.
also
Now we got
creatures of
supercomputers
habits
that
or
can actually
predictable.
sort through that data. We could never sort through that data on our own. An army of humans
Are
can
you
sort
really
through
that
that data.
predictable?
But
Yeah, we
AI
are.
can do it.
Oh yeah. You think Minority Report was fucking far-fetched?
No.
They can predict patterns before you know. Fucking Amazon knows you're pregnant before you do.
That is
Oh
correct.
yeah.
What? What?
Yeah.
No, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. That so
Absolutely
sounds so
correct.
stupid.
Absolutely. They'll
Walmart
start
will
sending you
send
shit.
stuff,
They
yeah.
definitely know it before your parents do.
Absolutely.
For real?
Yeah, a guy went into Walmart once, and the cashier congratulated on on his daughter's pregnancy. He's like, "My daughter's not pregnant." She's like, "Sir, your daughter's definitely pregnant. She's about 3 weeks."
Yeah, they fucking know. Bro. That's not conspiracy either. That's
Nope.
proven.
That's proven.
Some of the number one buyers of your data, insurance companies,
Oh, fuck yeah.
for risk assessment.
True.
They know when you go buy prescription pills at Walmart. They know when you go,
Buy your cigarettes and
buying a little more Robitussin, whether or not you're a health risk for being, to be accepted
What
into
you're
a policy.
eating.
That's right.
It's just like this, these 23andMe sites and shit like that. Data collection. Your very
Oh, yeah.
personal
No way
data.
I'm sending
your
them.
DNA.
Glad my brother did that, because fuck it, the government's got my DNA anyway, so who cares?
What? Do you come on the crime scenes?
No, they mouth swab you when you get convicted of a crime. They don't fuck around no more.
Let's find out.
But in the future, I'm
Don't,
hoping
please.
that we will find a way to change our DNA at will, and therefore their DNA collections no longer matter.
Yeah.
But what are they collecting this for? Who are they collecting it for, and why are they collecting it?
The
Like,
aliens.
See, that's what.
Well,
Well,
think about
okay.
it this way. If you did something stupid like 5 years ago and said some really fucked up shit on a telephone call, and now you're running for president and the powers that be don't want you to be president, then they just go release the information of your private fucking phone call.
Yeah.
out
Oh,
to the
come
media.
on, man. Look who's president now.
Now, it's not a crime. It's not a crime. They can't arrest you for it, but they can sure as hell trash you in public opinion. Swamp your whole campaign. Unless you're Donald Trump, you can say whatever the fuck you want, apparently.
But it.
It's the only thing that gives me hope in humanity. That man can say so much fucked up shit, I might be able to be president someday.
We all agree.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like, what was I saying? I fucking forgot. Jade Helm, like we talked about this a little while back. Jade Helm is still an ongoing project where and this is the public release, that they use data aggregation to try to catch a suspect, right? And they plant military suspects into normal life. You could be drinking a beer with them, and it's how long that Jade, the computer, can use AI, recognize patterns, and find this person. Using cell phone data, fucking credit card data, all sorts of shit.
Isn't that what that movie, like Eagle Eye, was about? Or something like that with Shia LaBeouf?
GoldenEye.
No.
What's a Shia LaBeouf?
I don't know.
He's that guy.
The one where the
that movie.
computer initiates
No,
people
he's that
into
kid.
taking over the government because it decided the government violated the Constitution.
Even Stevens.
Stevens Evans.
Even Stevens.
I know you remember Even Stevens. Don't lie to me, though.
I don't.
So fuck.
I really don't.
It's
Christy Carlson
one of the
Romano.
greatest shows ever.
She's a cutie.
Is this a real show?
Yeah.
Is it a show?
It's for sure.
It's the first show that Shia LaBeouf was on.
It's not a movie, it was a show?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, back on Disney back in the
Oh, fuck. I didn't watch Disney. My parents didn't allow me to watch
I
Disney.
mean, he's obviously a Disney kid.
Good, 'cause
Like,
They
look how far his
They put me
adulthood
on, like,
sucks.
Showtime and HBO, but
Oh, of course.
I wasn't allowed to watch fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
Skinamax. I was allowed to watch
You
that.
get to watch girls, but not.
Well, Girls
Disney.
was well
Okay.
after.
Honestly, I think that growing up watching Skinamax would be less harmful to the children than watching fucking Disney programming.
Absolutely.
For the simple fact that Disney programming teaches them that any
What?
stupid bullshit's entertaining and I can get away with it. Like, that's my only problem with modern Disney, is not that their messaging sucks, it's that their fucking entire shows suck and they're stupid.
I forgot to do something. Of course. And it's just about time for the show. Or for it.
It's a segment.
What show?
The greatest segment a show has ever had.
Are we gonna do? Yeah. Are we gonna do 3-minute dick?
No,
pics?
we haven't done 3-minute dick pics in a while.
Tell you right
Can we
now.
add that? Can we
Bill-
add that to the?
No,
Bill
not
O'Reilly.
tonight.
Damn.
Not tonight. Too late for dick
Bill
pics.
Maher would
Sorry
never
about
have
that,
this
guys.
segment on his show. It's way too edgy for him.
What, 3-minute dick pics?
No, Craigslist.
Yeah, I had to get the Craigslist ads.
He forgot.
It's the only show with the balls enough to do this.
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting them together, y'all. It's almost time for As Listed by Craig,
Yeah.
where we scour the bowels of Craigslist to find the worst Craigslist ads we could find.
Yep.
Basically, we have 3 ads that you will guess a price on. Everybody will have a chance, Price is Right style, to guess a price on this. And then we will go dirty and get into the personal ads, where we will ask these fine gentlemen to respond to them. Isn't that correct, y'all?
Yeah.
Do we understand the rules?
It is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Alright.
This is gonna be sexy, you guys.
This is gonna be sexy.
This would be so sexy, y'all.
Hey, can I get?
We're getting it. Just a sec.
Wait, I think that's about the most creepy thing I've ever said to women if women are viewing this program.
I think the creepiest thing I've ever heard somebody say to a woman, and this was my buddy Holland, he said, "Girl, you look so hot, I could suck a fart out of your asshole."
He really said that to her though.
Yeah.
She like it?
I've
Oddly
heard that
enough,
before.
it fucking worked.
She farted in his mouth.
Yeah, funny. I was joking.
Did she fart?
Probably knowing him.
Cool.
So are you guys out in the chat room, if there is anybody out there watching, are you guys ready for As Listed by Craig? Craig!
I got the next one.
Craig! Hey, Craig!
We'll do this.
Craig. It's almost time. I'm getting there. It's almost time. Just get the fuck off me!
Right.
Alright, are we ready?
Sure.
Vaughn, do you remember the rules of As Listed by Craig? How to work it?
Essentially.
Okay, let's get to As Listed by Craig.
Dude, get all that despair out of your face, man. It's a game. They lost, okay?
It's not even that. You're just being
Are you
loud.
on the first ad?
Just being so loud with your chips.
Cool.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Nice.
pulling mine up. It's
Where's
being
my-
slow. My computer's being really slow. Just a second, y'all. I think school fucks up a computer more than porn. So our first ad, ladies and gentlemen, is the entire Sex in the City DVD set.
Oh, damn.
It's seasons 1 through 6, all in excellent condition. Isn't that beautiful? You can hang out with, what's her name? It's Carrie and Samantha, the horse face, all day long. So go ahead and get those prices in now, those in the chat room. Get those prices in now while we go through these characters to
$100.
give theirs.
A cool hundo.
They're all still wrapped.
Yeah,
They're in
they're...
excellent condition. They're in brand new condition.
Must say,
Just a second. We gotta write everybody's name down. Alright, yeah. It looks like what? How much? You said 100?
I'm gonna say even 20.
An even 20.
It's $20. That's cool.
$60.
$60. Mr. Unicorn.
I'll say 3 cents.
3 cents. 3 cents.
That's what I would offer.
You're gonna be closer to anybody, I bet.
3 cents. I'm waiting to see in the chat room. We got $50. We got excitement in here. Whoa, we've had comments and I haven't been able to see him. Spanky knows he's lying. He got the app on his phone. Bitcoin is crashing. Space porn, yes. They should call it space balls. Craigslist, yes. I was born ready. Brady sucks. Spanky, $50. That was the summary of all the comments from one person there, our producer, who's not producing. He said $50. Anybody else? Anybody else? Get them answers in. Answers in. Please. Get them in. Get them now. Now. Get them in. Do we have any answers? All right. The answer is... Quit fucking looking, dude. Cheater. $20!
Holy shit.
$20.
That's why I need that fucking wrestling belt, bro. So every time I'm... Ding, ding, ding.
$20 fucking dollars, y'all.
They could give me $20 and I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't know if I could watch it for $20. Like, that's...
You see some titties in there,
Even if
though.
I
You
paid
do see some
$20
terrible
for it,
titties,
if I
though.
paid
Not even
$100
good
for it, I'll
titties.
damn well sit down and watch it, even if it's torture. I'm not wasting $100.
Not even good
I'd
titties.
waste
Man.
$20.
Do you see Sarah Jessica Parker's titties?
Of course.
Really?
Her horse titties.
Her horse titties? Her hutters, if you will?
Yep.
Shall we move on to the next ad?
Sure.
All right. The second ad of the night is... You gotta unclick the top.
Well,
Just
I think you bought it to do stuff.
put in your man cave.
Click this one.
It's
I'm gonna say that... I'm gonna...
So it's like for butt sex, right?
move the table more forward.
15 bucks.
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
All right. Fucking A. Peyton Manning stand up from Westminster. Are you missing good old Peyton? Have him always with his cardboard stand up next to you during the games.
No.
Measures 6 feet.
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Wait. There we go.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Fuck. What the hell?
Technical difficulty.
Has been gently used. See pictures, can call. Cash only, please. How did he gently use this?
He came on it twice.
15 bucks, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
If that money doesn't show,
Then you owe me. That jungle love.
We got 45 on it? Is that what you said, Matt? 45? On the Peyton Manning?
Let's say $5.
$20.
5. 20. What'd you say? 15? What you got?
I know the guy was great.
5 cents.
He's not aesthetically pleasing.
$10? $10. All right. Final answers then? Final answers? No more technical difficulties?
Couple.
Let's go. Quit fucking peeking. $35!
Oh.
So, who got that?
Seems about $15 high.
I mean, Matt was definitely the closest, I'd say. Kirsten says 25. Kirsten's late. The answer's $35. We'll give it to Kirsten.
I don't... Why? Hold on a second. Who would pay $35 for that?
It's slightly used. It's got the Haterade running on it.
I just don't know.
How do you slightly use a
I
cardboard
could be a fan of
bag?
Peyton Manning,
Sexually.
and I wouldn't want to look at his face all day.
I'd put him
not
in the
nicest
bathroom.
Face.
I'd use it as like target practice for like a BB gun and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I'd put it in the bathroom.
And for target practice with your BB gun while you're taking a shit.
Yep. Exactly.
Have those little hand ones, you know what I mean?
So we're gonna move on to our third ad. Brand new 3-pack of Prevail adult diapers. 22 pieces in each pack. Brand new adult underwear for all. Small size.
So wait, that's 66 diapers?
That is 66 Prevail adult diapers.
So you need about 2 of those a day.
$20.
John saying $20.
$20.
$60.
I'm gonna say 15.
You said 60?
Yeah. It's a requirement.
It is.
Requirements are expensive.
Get those answers in, folks. Get those
Nobody's
answers
buying
in.
because they want them.
I'll say $10.
Someone said $1,000.
$10. We said 1,000. 1,000. Anybody else? Anybody else? Final call? Anybody?
The suspense on this one's killing me.
$10. Well, we already got a guess of $10.
He already guessed 1,000.
We got a guess of $10.
Okay. Oh,
Somebody's already guessed $10.
I gotta read full comments.
All right, what's the answer?
Makes me look stupid when I don't. have
Going
comments all
once,
the time.
going twice. It's $10. Mr. Unicorn and Kirsten
I don't know
get
if I
that.
trust $10 diapers.
We can split them.
They'll prevail.
I don't get it.
I don't.
All right, so we're moving on. This is where it gets real good. Real good. Are we ready?
No.
Our first dirty ad is for some anonymous understall action in downtown. Hey guys, at work and horny as fuck. Looking for some hot anon understall play. 42, 510, 220, 7x5 cut. Looking for someone to swallow my cock and slather it with spit before lowering their hot hole onto my hard cock. Hit me up with stats. I've got the spot if you've got the hole.
What
Average body,
fuck is
5'10" single.
What
42.
the fuck?
Wow. That was very descriptive.
I picture like Frank from like Always Sunny answering this ad.
Understall action. What is understall action?
What does that mean?
I don't know how you're supposed to do all that under a stall. That's a lot. That's a big laundry list for
Yeah.
stall play.
And is he looking for a man or a woman?
Man. We only look for men stuff.
Oh, do you really?
Sometimes. Most times.
Well, like
Sometimes not even.
under
for the
stall
show.
play kind of gave that one away.
Yeah, girls aren't in the guys' bathroom.
I don't know, man.
They're
Well,
not supposed
In this
to.
day,
This could be some like
I've never
lockers
heard
and
of the
shit.
girl version of a glory hole ever.
this could be Mike who posted this. That's right. 42, 5'10".
Huh. Mike.
So who's got a
My
response?
is, this is your boss. Get back to fucking work. I'll meet you in the stall later.
I'm getting the raise today.
I really don't know how to respond to that except for like
That's a cop-out.
how.
Mine would be, this is Santa Claus. You're getting cold for Christmas this year. P.S. I'll meet you in the stall in a little bit. Ho, ho, ho. D's nuts.
Oh man. I just meet him there. I just email him and be like, "Yo, is there a sandwich involved?"
Yeah. Gotta have dinner there waiting. Wine and dine.
Hot
You're
Cheetos.
classy.
The puffy kind.
The guy in the van gives me candy.
You gotta really make this worth my time, bud.
I think this guy works at Wendy's.
I thought our food tasted like that.
Yeah, like butt fucking.
Yeah. A lot like butt fucking.
Dear sir, I am only into named overstall action. So you better be willing to admit who you are and go above the stall.
What, are you gonna go in there masked up or something, or like?
No, that's anonymous. You know, I don't want anonymity. I
This is
want to
why
know
Bill
my
Maher
partner.
doesn't have the guts to do a program like this. Because he's not clever enough to respond to that ad.
Yeah, fuck Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Real talk.
You hear this, HBO? You hear this?
We're looking for a contract. So anyways, Jonathan, you're still slacking on your response. I think we need to hear your response to some anonymous understall action.
Okay, how I would really respond?
Downtown.
Hey, what's up, man? I really don't know what any of this means. Understall action. I don't have any holes for him to fill. I mean, if we could just meet up for lunch and be friends, that'd be great. I'm not down for any of that, though.
But what if he can convince you during lunch?
What is 7x5 cut?
That's what I mean. Like, I don't even understand what any of this means.
Is he 7 foot long by 5 inches wide?
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, no, I think it's 7 inches long by 5 inches girth. and then
What?
cut.
I'm giving the point
That's
to
what I'm
this
saying.
guy.
Yeah.
That's what
That
I'm,
response out of everybody's response is the one that's going to make that guy go, what the fuck?
like, seriously, though. Like, what is he... Like, what is it? 7 inches by 5 inches deep? Like,
Thick?
is it that really... Is it that big?
That's fat. He's got a pot can.
Friends? What are you talking about? Are you going to blow me or what?
That's our first hashtag of the night. 7x5 cut.
Oh. Okay.
You should make t-shirts that say that.
7x5 cut.
You might not get the response you want.
Sorry, I gotta write that down.
How would he respond if a girl responded? So can you respond like a girl and be like, just see what he says?
Dude, John, you can be whatever you want. It's 2018.
Yeah.
True.
You can be a pretty lady if you want to be.
I am a pretty lady.
You can be into anonymous understall action.
Yeah.
What does the understall y'all are you playing with each other's
I don't-
hands? Or
You're giving
something?
each
Are you
other
holding
change.
hands
See-
while you jerk off?
It's not a glory hole, because that'd be through stall action.
Yeah, that would definitely be through stall.
Yeah.
So
But a lot of the stuff he's
Does
talking
somebody...
about,
I hope somebody's not laying on the floor.
Oh!
I need a video or something.
So they keep their
Tell 'em
face
send
and
a
stuff on the
video,
other
I'm not
side,
sure.
and they lay.
Right.
Oh, that's disgusting. How many
That's-
people pee on those floors?
I peed on them.
I'm pretty sure you can catch
You know how
like,
many people
AIDS from that.
understalled on those floors?
I definitely say, send me a video. I need to know whether or not my back.
Like, I really don't know how to respond.
This sounds like a lot.
First off, like, seriously, what does 7x5 cut mean? And then when
7
he's like
inches long,
under
5 inches round and circumcised.
round.
Yeah, I posted the ad, so you guys are making fun of me.
That's full circumference.
You know,
Okay, gotcha.
It's
Not,
Okay.
not width.
Well, see, I don't.
Circumference.
Well, see, it's just weird, and then it's like, if I really did respond to him, I'd just be like, "Yo, man, what's going through your mind right now? Like,
You
let's
need a
have,
friend.
do you need a friend? Let's have some lunch.
He's going, I've been sitting in this stall for a long time.
Have like a taser with you.
My
meet up
legs
with
are
him.
starting to fall asleep.
that might not be a bad idea. I mean, you
Yeah,
might
what
be a
if
serial
someone
killer
met up
killing
with him?
gay
The
dudes.
only
What if someone
blowjob
met
I've
up with
had
him
is
with a
from the
taser and
fan.
he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And you just reach through and you're like,
It's not unheard of for serial killers to lure gay men to their deaths. It's happened before.
"Isn't that what Jeffrey Dahmer did?"
That's what Josh Coleman did.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
Yeah. It's allegedly.
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 I was acquitted in court. Not enough
If
evidence.
the glove don't fit, you must quit.
If someone walks in, they join. Exactly, Matt. Yes. Good answer. Yes. Fuck yes. So should we move to the next ad?
Sure.
Yeah. The next ad is
Your mother.
looking for a redneck friend. Woman for man. White Springs. Looking for someone to talk to and do things with. I'm a mother of 2 spoiled, rotten boys. Liking children is a must, and just wanting a friend. Nothing more for the time being. I smoke, drink occasionally, not very often. Enjoy doing pretty much everything. Don't complain a lot. Just don't pulses like to, what the fuck? Just don't pulses like to find some good company. This chick's terrible at writing. Can't stand leers, nor a theft. And if you're none of the two, we will get along great. Must be between the ages of 29 to 36. Message me if interested. I will reply back. I'm guessing there's a lot of issues with the water in White Springs. She is heavy, 5'3", divorced, and she is 30.
Ew.
What the? Just don't pulse.
Well, my response is going to be a link to a grammar and punctuation website.
Grammarly.
Because it's really fucking annoying to read your message.
I know, right?
I don't know when the sentence stops.
It should read, Lear's nary a theft.
I'm gonna be like,
See, that would be better.
if I
Mary.
responded to her, I'd be like, "What's up, bitch? It's 2018. Download Tinder."
She don't know her left from her right though.
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Oh, I like him."
She couldn't
Ooh,
figure
I
out
like
how to
him."
spell it.
Is it the TYNDR? Tinder?
Tinder.
Dear ma'am, please tell me more about your children. Because I myself am a child lover. I especially love to smoke and drink occasionally with children. I also am a leer, but I'm not a theft.
I'm a leer.
And I understand a lot just don't pulses like to find. Please be my redneck girl.
No, not a real response. Just because this seems like a serious ad. You know, I love how women in their ads, they always put what you have to do or what type of person you have to be. So it's only fair to say the back, you know, because I don't think anybody does. So I like to do a lot of different things, pretty much everything too. So we got that one thing in common. I think this is starting out well. You need to be 5'8", no more, no less, blonde hair, blue eyes, with a cheerful personality, and you cook and clean. I don't like biddies, and I don't like gossip. And you need to be between the ages of 16 and 22. I like children. I think that was one of your requirements. If you message me, I will reply back, but I will also tell you you're fucked up.
By her body size, I bet she cooks.
What is her
Hamburger
body
helper.
size?
She says heavy.
Oh damn! I just ruined like everything for her. She's all heavy and shit. She's got like requirements that you can't be a thief or a leer. How do you think
A
you're gonna
leer
get
nor
all
a
that
theft.
food?
A theft, or
Yeah, no, a theft.
A theft.
A leer nor a theft.
Wow.
Nor.
Mary.
Hi, my name is Lear Northeft.
Lear North, they have.
Hashtag Leonard.
Alright. Alright, mine would be, hey girl, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
Oh, Lord.
I got my pickup truck. I got my Toby Keith in the CD player. I want to take you out. But there's just one thing I need you to know. If you're going to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. We can make this last forever. Friendship never ends.
Country girls do like Spice Girls.
And then,
I really don't like Spiky that much anymore.
and then, and then, P.S. I do butt stuff on the second date.
Damn.
Yeah. Going
I
hard.
do not
Wait. She's calling her boys spoiled rotten.
Oh, I forgot about the kids, and I want to.
I have to like them.
I want to touch your kids'
spoiled
lives
rotten
too.
boys liking children.
And she doesn't like her children, but I liking them is a must.
That's legal.
I don't trust this bitch.
I don't either. She seems crazy.
5'3" and fucking heavy.
Is she a hobbit?
Does she even know what a leer is? Like, how has she ever seen one? They weren't doing it to her.
No,
Jesus.
Yeah.
it's true. Al Purdue is correct.
That is
That would
divorced.
help, Mike.
And I live with my ex.
Don't worry. He's away on the oil fields.
He dead. He's buried in the back.
That's a real thing. I'm pretty sure one of my friend Mike's kids ain't his.
All right, are we ready for the last ad?
Do it.
Let's do it. This is called Yoga Pants. Man for Woman, Fort Collins.
Nice.
So this may sound a little weird, but not all that weird. I have a real thing for women in yoga pants, leggings, and even spandex. When I see a woman in them, it just drives me crazy.
Bananas.
I want to touch and rub them. I love women with curves, even a little on the thicker side. I also kind of have a thing for public touching and playing. I'm a decent-looking guy in his 30s. I'm fun-loving and down-to-earth. I'm 100% D&D free. He doesn't play Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, man.
So you need to be as well. Lastly, I will be honest and upfront, this is something that needs to be kept on the DL. Down low. So if you're a woman who would like to chat and see where things might go, hit me up. Change the subject to your favorite color of yoga pants. Body, average, height, 5'10".
Oh, he doesn't need to be on the down low.
Because he's fucking married.
Does it say that?
But
Nope.
he's willing to do that shit publicly on the down low.
Yeah. I want to walk around public with my fingers in your pooter.
But keep it a secret.
But hush. You'd be like, is that your girlfriend? Be like, no, I'm married. That's my daughter.
Let's be clear. You were only... I have to be sure I am a woman. Because I've been doing a lot of self-searching lately. And I've been watching a lot of news. And to be honest, I haven't settled on one yet. I'm just looking around. But if you're open to new things, I am definitely willing to go yoga pants with you. I'll keep it on the down low, but I just don't want you to put labels on me.
Keep it on the down low.
You have no idea what he's getting with
Nobody
that.
has to know.
I think I'd respond with,
Mike
hi.
says downward facing dog.
I'd be like, hi. 5 foot even. Curves. I only wear yoga pants. And I'm looking for pretty much the exact same thing you're looking for. Meet me here. Blah, blah, blah. And then I'd show up looking like this.
But what color would you put in there?
Purple.
Purple? That's going to be your headline?
Hey there. 30-year-old redneck woman. Little bit heavy set, but damn, I look good in spandex. Until I blow one out. I'm all about getting down in public, but I do play Dungeons and Dragons. So that might be a no. Favorite color yoga pants? Shit brown, so I can hide my stains.
I mean, seriously, this dude's out of fucking luck if he wants to find a chick that doesn't play Dungeons and Dragons. That's pretty fucking hard to find.
Yeah. Bitches be dirty.
I totally had to take that off my dating profile.
Can't be D&D free.
Oh,
Not
you
in
post this
2018.
stuff on Craigslist though? Like,
This is in Fort Collins, man.
Yeah.
We usually don't do Fort Collins.
that's weird.
Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris
Hey,
Ross.
Chris.
Why you guys got my ad on there?
Mine would be, my title would be Fuchsia.
That would be just Doug's.
And I would say to him, I'm allergic to the material that they are made from, but you could body paint my butt. And that would look like yoga pants, because it'd be like skin tight. And then it makes for the easy penetration. You know, I'm thinking ahead. I'm a thinker here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen the Sports Illustrated body paint. Imagine how great that would be. On the DL, though, I actually tweet about everything I do. So the minute you touch me, it just starts in and be like, I'm fucking around with this dude. Hashtag he's inside me now. Hashtag he's
Little
still
dick.
inside me.
Didn't happen on
Hashtag
Twitter. It didn't happen.
is it in yet? Hashtag.
You'd be more on it than SpaceX was today with their updates.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Painted buttholes.
Well, God bless your heart, Linus.
God bless.
Yeah, Linus, he's a little one.
Aww.
We're corrupting the youth right now.
Hooray.
It's awesome.
Hooray.
Painted buttholes. I like that. That sounds like a good punk band name.
Painted buttholes. Painted
Well,
buttholes.
so I decided last week that I'm going to name my next punk band, and I mentioned it on the show, Toothy Handjob.
Yeah.
Can I play bass?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can play Juice Harp.
I'm down.
Yeah, there's no bass. There's only what he said in guitar.
Okay.
No triangle?
We need his
It's like the
guitar.
centerpiece of every band. It's the triangle and cowbell.
He needs more cowbell.
It does.
More
All right,
cowbell.
we're done with these ads.
Thank goodness.
We're done. Those were fun.
Thank goodness.
Those were fun. And we did it in 30 minutes.
Yay!
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? That allows us to give you a little bit more time for the news.
For the news.
For the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to bring you news, not just filthy Craigslist ads. Right?
Yeah.
So, I believe it's Mr. Vance.
No, it's my turn,
Josh's
isn't it?
Is it? No.
Yeah.
I went, he went, you went, he goes.
Yeah. You're trying to skip
You
me,
already
Doug.
went.
No, I didn't. I didn't pick anything.
You didn't?
No, you picked the last one before Craigslist started.
I thought you picked one.
No. No, you started.
There should be only 3 topics marked off.
Shit.
Bah, bah, bah.
Sorry.
I was almost cheated out of it.
You should have been.
Let's talk about the idiot of champions.
Ooh, idiot of champions.
Doesn't kill short term.
So this guy, I believe he's in the UK. This 80-year-old fellow, he's a pensioner, was caught shoving his entire arm up a cow's ass and masturbating in the process. He's now not allowed around the animals. He's been banned from the animals. I had another link to it.
That's real good.
This guy was caught fisting a cow.
And jacking off.
Look at his eating nose.
The court heard this last summer. He was spotted talking to a herd of 150 cows and masturbating in fields belonging to the Park Lodge farm. And this is London, of course.
You think he just
Go
thinks
down.
cows are
Go
sexy?
I figured this would be in Florida.
Yeah. Do you think he's like really into cows or something?
I don't know, dude. His face.
He was there for a minute.
Yeah. What do you think he was saying to
He
him?
says he's not a violent person, just has a weakness with animals.
Yeah. Like Mr. Hand style, man.
I don't know. I mean, really? I mean, this is like one of those things. Like, the guy's like 90. Couldn't you just say he's senile and put him in a home?
True.
That's what they should do.
Like, they're letting this guy go so he can go masturbate around more cows?
Yeah.
At this point, they're just like, look, he's out there masturbating again.
Yeah. This is funny. The cows are left unattended in a field, especially in the summer. We leave them in there day and night. I went out in my white pickup truck, and the gentleman was with a cow. He had his left hand interfering with the cow, and his right hand on a part of his lower body. His shirt was covering it. He was masturbating. You could see it moving up and down, and his trousers and his boxer shorts were at his ankles. He stopped and looked up. He grabbed his boxers and trousers and ran to the stile. 80 years old. Fisting cows.
That's fucking horrible. Could you imagine seeing that?
I would be like,
You know, you might even let him get away with just like walking into a herd around a herd of cattle and jerking off. I mean, you know, crazy old guy, not hurting nobody though, so fuck it, let him do it. But you can't be all out there fisting other people's cattle, man. I mean, if you're gonna do that shit, at least buy the cow.
I would have to like,
There's
I'd
some problem
record the
about
shit
getting
out
it
of
for
it,
free or some
and
shit.
I'd probably
Like, you
be
gotta buy
laughing the
cow.
entire time.
Chris, does Facebook Marketplace have filthy personal ads? And yes, I agree. It was probably a shortage of sheep, so he was going for the cows.
Yeah, sheep are soft.
Whoa.
Meh. Nah.
Never cease to surprise me.
They stick
ever.
their tongue out like, Josh, stop it.
No.
Their tongue's sticking out.
Well, I mean, if somebody had a
process.
gun to your head, which would you go for, the cow or the sheep?
Both.
The
I
cow.
mean the cow all the way. Cause milk it,
Yeah.
man. Milk
Milk.
it.
Because eat more chicken or it's wraps for us.
I
Sheep
just-
milk is gross.
I wonder how long this guy was fisting cows and masturbating at 80 years old, how long he had been doing it, or if this is like a dementia thing and he was suppressing it for years and it's coming out now that he's losing his shit.
Whether it's a dementia or not is not the point. The point is you can easily say it is and just put the guy in a home. Like,
Instead of
sorry.
letting him continue. to go
Sorry,
out.
dude.
Yeah.
You can't go out and masturbate around cows anymore. You have to stay in here because you started fisting the product.
Yeah, you need to quit fisting the cows.
Yeah, that's not how you tenderize the beef.
Like cow rape and shit, man. It's a serious problem in this world. Hashtag moo too.
It's coming from outside. Shut the window.
It's aliens, man.
Oh, that's my hashtag.
You gotta
by the way.
reach on the window.
You gotta reach
More
around.
to the left.
Left.
Reach
Left. Just
No,
reach
no,
through
no.
the curtain. Just don't
No,
fuck with
no,
the curtain.
don't do
Goddamn,
it. You're
don't
gonna
fuck.
ruin the mystique
Yeah,
of it. Don't do
oh,
it.
you ruined it.
What did I do?
Jonathan
So which way do I
sucks.
reach around?
Do you know how to close the window? It's over to the left. Left.
Fuck it. Is it that loud of
I
a
got
sound
it.
to the people on the
I
thing?
got it. I'm gonna
Is it
see
Down
over
the
there.
screen thing. You told me not to move it. And then
This damn window totally ruined my hashtag. Man, this was not okay. I'll know to do that now next time, though. I know where it's at.
jackass.
What? Oh, watching
Doug?
it all on the fucking screen.
Oh, look at that ass. What?
You're outside, is that what you said? That's creepy. Moo.
No.
Moo.
Which brings me back to my hashtag. I want the bell rung and recognized. I said hashtag moo too.
Moo too?
Moo too.
The hashtag Moo too. I
Nice.
like it. It sounds like a Pokemon name.
Such a millennial, Doug.
I don't know what Pokemon is, really, but
That's what she said.
I know the kids are hip with it.
It's the
don't
first
like it.
time that's what she said didn't actually apply to what was said.
Yeah.
I don't know. She said a lot of things.
Yeah. She says a lot of things when I'm not paying attention. I only listen when she cooks
Now
me
I'd be more
dinner.
impressed if she'd shut up.
So, how many animals have you fisted?
Me?
Yeah,
Just two.
Just a giraffe.
3.
3. And then that chick last week, so 4.
Oh man. Okay, no, seriously though. Like in my whole entire lifetime, like 12. Mostly just large farm animals.
Yeah, of course. They're the most accessible, and they don't put up much of a fight. They're used to it.
I mean, I lived
you
in
know?
Florida most of my life, so
One.
I bet this guy was like trained in it too. He knew the perfect way.
That's how you
To-
artificially
Yeah,
inseminate
yeah.
horses.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, exactly. So he knew the perfect way.
One, but it was a pit bull, and I had to find some way to get his ass off my arm.
Yeah,
damn.
So, I heard
it was after his hip hop show, you know. Hip hop.
And if you're fisting a pit bull, then you know that's a little bit like more hardcore than fisting a cow. Okay, like
They don't
you
let
know,
go.
Absolutely, rabid beagles count.
like I'm more into extreme fisting. It's no fun if the animal can't rip your face off.
Is that where you run and
Dude,
punch?
me and Guy were at the bar,
Fisting an
and this
alligator is the
lady,
hardest.
this guy, was like, I don't know how he brought it up to us, but he was like, yeah, they had this fetish tent at Burning Man, and they were there was this guy fisting these girls, but his lube was jalapeno lube, and he was just had this big glove on, and he was just. Like I was just sitting there.
Burning Man?
Exactly. That's how I was sitting there. I was just like,
Burning Man.
Haven't we
involved
talked
in the
about this?
Tijuana?
I feel like
think
we've talked
so.
about this.
I think we brought this up to you at the shop or maybe here.
I feel like this has been talked about on the show. Yeah. I feel like we've talked about jalapeno fisting in the past.
It's just weird the things people do with that.
Yeah, in their sexual spare time.
Sexual.
People are weird, man.
Well, we used to have asylums, so what are you going to do with people now?
You're going to fist them.
Yeah, fist them hard.
Jalapeno gloves and shit.
Jalapeno.
Lovely. If you after the show, ladies and gentlemen, if you want some great reading material before you go to bed,
go fist yourself.
Yeah, that too. Google Mr. Hands.
Oh,
just do it.
Yeah,
Mr. Hands. Educate yourself on the people in the world.
Fucking perverts.
Fucking super pervs. And see if you can find the video that ended his legacy.
Do you think they could? You think you'd be able to find it?
I think it is online. Yeah.
Google it.
I'm not looking it up on my school computer.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'll look it up on our studio computer, but I won't look it up on my school computer.
Because you're a pussy?
I don't want it on my school.
What? I've already watched 2 Girls, 1 Cup on there. What?
I already forgot what we were talking about.
That's why I was looking down to remember.
What am I not Googling?
Mr. Hands.
Oh, Mr. Hands? Yeah, I don't want to. Maybe.
There's more fries. There's more fries.
All right, moving on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Mr. Vance.
Oh, let's do Reality Bomb.
Reality Bomb?
I forgot to take that one off.
Okay, let's not do Reality Bomb. I was just kidding, and we're going to do Not All Heroes Wear Capes.
Yay.
Not all heroes wear capes. This is about have you heard about Larry Nassar?
Yes. Yeah.
He is like the superhero of pedophiles. Like he has molested that many little girls.
No.
Some of them gold medalists and shit.
Gold medalists. He's like an Olympics coach / doctor that molested a lot of them. A lot of them. But the other day, one of the girls' fathers lunged at him in court, went after him, and he ended up issuing a public apology, I think, so he wouldn't get charges pressed against him. But he did. He lunged at this guy. And then there was a crowdfunding campaign that went up in his honor to raise tens of thousands of dollars for him.
Right.
And then he said that he didn't want the money, so now they're giving a refund on the GoFundMe because he didn't want the fucking money because
give it to charity.
He felt it was right, and that his girls were really the heroes in the situation.
Aww.
Heroines? Why don't they ever say heroin?
Heroin.
Right?
I think it's negatively associated with a drug that kills a lot of people. So.
Like Pandora.
Women will kill you.
That's actually more the normal term for heroin now than referring to female heroes.
Well, Wunderfrau is a heroine.
But they also got rid of actress too, so it might be associated with that.
Don't look at me like that, though.
No, but like that was like a gentleman as hell about like the whole way he went about it too, because he asked permission like 3 times from the judge if he could like somehow arrange it to where he could kick this guy's ass.
Yeah.
And the judge kept telling him no. I mean, he was being very civil about the request. It probably cost him his ability to beat this dude's ass. Honestly, how well restrained he was. Like,
it's true. I would agree. Although that judge has been very clear that she does not like him.
Oh, no.
She is not a fan of this Larry Nassar.
That's
I'm not a fan either.
Yeah.
Was it the same judge on this? Because I know like they already sentenced him to 175 years.
Oh yeah, and then they found out afterwards that he had fucked more kids. And not fucked them, but molested them.
So, I mean, where is he being tried from? Because aren't they about to like castrate people with chemicals?
It's in Michigan. It's in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Where they just take you out back and shoot you.
Oh no, yeah, there's no there's no need
penalty.
to chemically castrate this man. He's doing 175 years off the first time he went before this judge, and I guess this time he just got sentenced again. So, like, the guy's never getting out of prison.
Damn.
Yeah, never.
I mean, he molested hundreds of girls.
Lots of girls.
They're gonna do a lot of touching in there.
Some of them very famous women now.
I don't blame this father. I'd fucking go at him too. He's lucky he's even still alive.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time where it would not be unheard of for the police department to leave you handcuffed in a room and let a father of a daughter beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But, in this age of,
in some places,
cell phones and cameras everywhere, you just couldn't get away with it now. It's a damn shame that we can't
it's sad.
utilize inmates
It's
anymore.
sad. People should be able to, vigilant justice.
Exactly. That's
I
what
mean,
think, too.
Give some vigilance.
At least
Because
one
these people are
punch.
just serving time, sitting there rotting away, and they don't get any of that pain dealt to them.
Oh, we're
at the same
paying
time.
for it.
Exactly.
I can agree. You don't let a guy go on a stabbing spree on the dude, but it's not cruel and unusual to let the dude punch him. I don't see anything cruel and unusual about that.
I
totally
don't,
accept
I don't
that,
either,
that
but
being part
I
of
don't
the
know. Some
sentence.
people can hit pretty hard.
Or molesting him.
Yeah. I don't think I really care that they get hit really hard. As a matter of fact, I think if you don't think you can hit the guy hard enough, you can pick a champion to punch him for you.
John Jones.
You can about ready to
Punch
get
him till
knocked
you
out by
kill him.
Mike Tyson.
Tyson.
It'd be Mike Tyson's charity work for pushing his mother.
Come
down
here
the
so I
stairs,
can
kicking
punch
her,
you.
whatever.
Ryan Watson says John got those butthole ears you can play with.
Damn, bro.
Do you know this character?
Yeah. This guy.
That's good. It'd be real mean if you didn't.
You said exactly what we were thinking, Ryan.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go spit on my finger and shove my finger in there.
Woo!
Some jalapeno lube. All up in the earlobes, if you will.
That's my.
GD dog.
That's like my brother. It's not even my best friend. That's like my brother. We used to play music together.
Yeah.
That's sexual.
Sexual.
It's hot. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think this guy's a badass for doing it. I think it's sad that he apologized, but I can understand he didn't want to get in trouble.
I don't think a jury would convict him. I really don't. This would be a prime example of jury nullification to teach your children on what the whole what it
Now,
really is.
do you even deal with a jury if a judge throws you in for contempt of court?
Nope.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying they couldn't charge him. The judge could definitely throw him in for contempt of court for I think our limit's 30 days, but
No, it's indefinite.
oh no, they're definitely that's been handed down by appellate court rulings. A judge is not allowed to leave you in jail indefinitely. They don't have the authority to. That's akin to punishment before you've been convicted of a crime.
Right, but in contempt of court, yeah, you're just stuck there till he lets you out.
If you're in,
That was an assumptive term.
I hate how there's all
He
these
or
laws now. They
she.
should just kill that motherfucker.
It.
The one in the
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
I would say there might be an exception on if the judge is using it as a means of compelling, found that you don't have a Fifth Amendment right not to testify or something along that grounds, and you were still refusing to do so. Under that circumstance, they might be able to leave you in court for a period of time until which time they're going to say you have to charge him with obstruction of justice or let him out.
There's been cases where this one gal was in prison for 3 years on a contempt charge because she refused to recant her testimony.
Huh. Well, fist me with a fucking jalapeno. Just a jalapeno. I want you to squish it in your hand while you fist me. You will be my capeless hero.
Thank you.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Doug's mom.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck are we talking about? It's John's turn to pick.
Do I smell heavy music?
Musk. Do I smell heavy musk?
Shit. Musk.
But that's a perfect thing to pick.
Yeah, do I smell heavy musk?
Did y'all see history happen today?
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah. We got to watch SpaceX launch Falcon Heavy. A successful Successful. Launch. We haven't heard anything back about the core, the center core, but we're pretty sure they lost the center core in landing. But they did land the other side boosters perfectly. And now they have a payload heading for Mars.
That's what's up.
With they're sending a Tesla Roadster, a midnight cherry red Tesla Roadster, into Mars orbit. It was awesome to watch, man.
Why are they sending a Roadster to Mars?
Why the fuck not, man? It's Elon Musk.
They could have sent something a little bit more.
There's other shit in the payload.
Oh, okay.
If the man wants to spend his own money to send a fucking Mustang to Mars, more power to him. A lot of people
a Tesla. It was his car.
Oh, wait, that's kind of fucking stupid then. Nobody cares about Tesla.
He cares about Tesla.
I care about Tesla. I lived up in Colorado Springs in the mountains where he did shit.
Oh, Nikola Tesla, yeah.
When aliens come in and they're about ready to invade this planet and they see a car floating around Mars to see what kind of people they're about ready to deal with for the first time, do you want them looking at a
fake
pussy?
spaceman?
Do you want them looking at a pussy-ass Tesla or a badass Mustang?
Hey, the Roadster looks badass.
It would intimidate alien
Dude,
species?
I don't know. I mean,
Maybe.
you can't really call the Teslas pussy. Have you really seen those things, like, all gutted out? They gut them and they'll just have, like, a seat in them. Those things are rockets, dude. They are faster than a lot of shit.
Yes, but I'll run into it with my Mustang and it's gone.
Mustangs are slow.
And I don't
It's
mean
better
like
than
new
a
Mustang.
Prius.
I'm talking old muscle car Mustang. That's what he
Mustangs
should be sending out there as a classic.
It's better than a Prius.
They could have sent a
It is.
Subaru up there.
I would
like
probably
an
buy.
STI up
Elon
there.
Musk isn't gonna send a fucking
They
Subaru.
should have, bro. That would have been sick.
He's gonna send his own
Drifting
fucking
and
car.
shit with a robot in there. That would've been
I
dope.
mean, there's a lot of cars I think you could pick better than a
On
Tesla.
Mars. Yes.
To put, I mean, I think it's great. Like the whole, the premise of the whole thing, like he's sending shit up into space, and I think it's cool. He's doing it with his own money, and I love that. But then I kind of get hung up when you told me that he's gonna put a Tesla car out there, as like, I mean, it just sounds like a wasted opportunity if you're gonna put a car in space to put a Tesla out there. I don't
That's
care
what
if
I'm
it's
thinking.
your
I'm sure it'll
car.
be rigged with all sorts of equipment to
Do you
find
think
out
it'll be able to
information
handle
and
the
shit,
terrain
you know?
of Mars, or does
It's going into the orbit.
Maybe put a tank up
They're
there.
sending it into Mars orbit.
That would
so
send
it's
a
not
whole
even going
new
to touch the
message.
ground?
It's not touching the ground.
Well,
It's
then
going
why
into
even
orbit.
send something like that?
So
then?
they can play David
It's
Bowie.
gonna be like a fucking Roadster satellite, man.
Okay, that's cool then.
Because he can.
Because
Because he just launched the biggest rocket on our fucking planet. The most powerful rocket on our planet right now.
What I'm more interested in when he's going to start selling space rides.
Yes.
I don't think he will. I really don't think that that's something he'll get into. Because of his contracts, that he's got. I mean, some of this shit's backed by Air Force, like all sorts of people.
He
This
talked
particular
about it.
mission.
He opened his mouth about it. He gave me hope that one of these days I'd be able to ride his little bus up into orbit and come
No,
back down.
that was Richard Bronson who gave people that perspective
Oh,
from
you're right.
Virgin.
That's Virgin Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? He can make good
Don't
on
they-
his promise too.
Don't they still have space rides though? Like, isn't there like a plane that kind of enters orbit and then rides the orbit and then goes
no,
back
it
in?
just
drops.
Oh, they can.
It does a free fall for a while, and then you float up a bit because of, the same reason.
No.
your glasses float.
No, they were working on a
Oh.
plane that literally it like skipped along the
The
surface.
space bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work.
No, that was a cool idea though.
It was.
But I don't know. I got to give it to Musk. He's fucking crazy. He's pretty genius dude. I don't know if he ever thought, like, when he was doing PayPal, that all of a sudden he would be a few years later investing into space opportunities and fucking creating your own space company.
How long until he reveals himself as a supervillain?
He could be a supervillain, yeah. Him and Stephen Hawking.
Well, he's saying the reason we need to get to Mars is because other supervillain scientists are creating artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
That is, and I didn't make that up. That's him saying that.
Right.
Like that's why we're going to Mars. It's because artificial intelligence is gonna fucking kill you all.
Yep, he's not a big fan of it. And he's making it.
He's like, too many people have been building this for too long without thinking about what the hell they're doing. So now these robots are going to kill us all.
Well, everybody has forgotten the Butlerian Jihad, right?
Yes.
Sure.
That's a nerd reference. Doug gets it.
No.
The Butlerian Jihad from Dune.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
okay.
they weren't allowed to make artificial intelligence.
It's true.
Because it wiped everybody out.
Oh, damn, it's been so long since I read Dune.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
It's like one of my favorite book series. Sci-fi movie was better than the original.
If you guys haven't watched it yet, go watch after the show. Watch the launch. It was amazing.
I saw news articles on it, and it's cool that they got it up and they got it back. So the next damn thing is put me on board and let me go fly in space. Like, you know, I like the publicity stuff with the car and everything. It's your money, go do it. But you know, at least let me go up and hang out in space for a bit. Yeah. Futurama promised me a big future, and I think it's about goddamn time somebody made good on that promise.
Well, I think Idiocracy got it right.
It might be on Pornhub, Matt.
Futurama
I wouldn't be
disagree with
surprised
Idiocracy.
if the launch was on Pornhub.
That's rude.
You forgot the pee hole. That's really just a disappointing pee hole.
It won't work.
Good. I'm glad it doesn't work.
You can show
Fuck
it to the
you.
camera if you want.
Yeah, you were showing it to me like you were trying to show it to the camera.
No, you got okay. Go
I
over to
didn't
the
know if
camera.
you were
Okay,
just
yeah.
like retarded or something.
No, I was just trying to show you.
Oh, okay.
This wasn't meant for the camera. This was just meant for you.
Not meant for the camera. That's cool. Thank you, John.
Yep, thank you, John. I don't know. I like how Elon Musk will just throw out a fucking idea on Twitter, you know, with more reality behind it than some people on Twitter. But he'll just throw out a fucking idea, and all of a sudden, like a couple months later, he'll be like, "Boom! This idea is happening right now. Like it's already fucking going." Like the Boring Company, boring tunnels under LA, fucking. Funding it with flamethrowers, and he's just a trip, man. He's crazy.
I mean, I'm hoping the space venture pays off for him, but in order for that to happen, he's going to have to find a way to make it profitable.
Yeah, he has yet to find a way to make it profitable. He's not making
Scientific
money.
exploration is not really the big dollar in donations that can come into your company.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing, is that the only way any of this stuff is going to happen is when the profit motive is taken away. Because if you can't make money on it, nobody wants to do it. Well, you can still do it and not make money on it. It's all about what is your motivation. Do you want to get rich, or do you want to go to fucking Mars?
Yeah, he wants to go to fucking Mars.
Because what is really there? Nothing.
Typically, the reason we crossed the oceans wasn't just to cross the oceans. The reason they crossed the oceans was to get rich. They thought there was money involved in it. And it financed the whole thing. I mean, we explored most of the globe trying to take what other people had.
And
space is not going to be
their motivation.
Yeah, space isn't going to be any different. When the first person that finds a way for me to go up
I
into
was trying
space
to
and
see
make a
what was
living or
going on
make a
under the
profit off of
table,
it's the
but,
day it gets done.
I know there's a lot behind the scenes.
And I just think that there's going to be profit in going to space. There's just way too much shit in space. Even in our local solar system, that could make fucking.
Well, yeah, there's
we just need
plans for
technology to
missions.
catch up.
They know more
there.
about outer space than they do about our oceans. I don't give a shit. Like, I
There's-
want to know more about Earth than I do about space.
There's plans for them to go to like moon, the back of the moon, and fucking asteroids and shit to mine them
Really
and
think
get
they're gonna-
Yeah, but
elements
imagine what
from them.
happens when they find an asteroid made out of solid gold. Now all of a sudden,
Or
gold
hell,
is
just
not
asteroids
really worth anything.
Let's take a more simple and a better reason to do it. If water becomes a damn necessity in the future, most asteroids are made of nothing but water. That would be a huge profit if you could bring fresh water to a planet that needed it and export out your wastewater,
Like
basically.
Ice Pirates, remember that movie, Ice Pirates?
Yeah. You just go take the ice out of space and deposit your waste there. It'll freeze out in space, and just do that. You got an endless junkyard. The other possibility is that endless, putting trash somewhere else. One of the
Send it to
moons
the
of
sun.
Neptune, yeah. There will be
realsies.
profit into space come in our future. It will be, first person to do it's going to be rich. But I have a feeling a lot of people are going to break their teeth on that trying to get there.
How many times did you try to lick your butthole before?
More times than I can count. Tried or accomplished?
Accomplished.
Both.
A lot.
A lot. A lot.
More than there are pages in a Dr. Seuss book.
Dude, it's almost bedtime. What are you drinking? Do you think
There's a possibility Elon Musk is going to run into
really have to go
aliens?
to this?
I've got to
Oh,
study
shit.
after this.
Or Elon Musk is
I'm
the start of the
gonna-
corporation
For an exam
in Aliens?
Go hang out
Maybe.
with Cam after this. Oh, Cam.
Fuck your face!
Good.
Oh, I hate you. I wish I could send you to fucking Mars.
Let him fire and throw it at you.
Sorry. So anyways, enough on the Musk. It's your pick.
Let's do the head of the class.
The head of the
I thought we
class.
were going to talk about heavy music for real, though.
You cry. Just cry. So, some kids are in trouble. Some dental students are in trouble after they were caught taking selfies with severed heads. Yeah.
See some of these.
Let's see if they show them. Yeah, it was
Why
at
are
Yale.
they-
Yale.
Why are they around severed heads?
To
They're
practice
medical
their
research.
yeah.
Oh.
Come on, look.
I'm actually upset if anybody got in trouble for taking pictures of themselves with severed heads.
The picture was actually taken back in June and posted up, but they just found out about it recently. But yeah, a few of these students and a top University of Connecticut orthodontics professor took a selfie with two severed heads used for medical research at a training workshop at Yale University last year. An episode Yale officials called disturbing and inexcusable.
Really?
Let's see if they'll show a picture.
You're a
That's
goddamn
not the
university
severed
that
head.
has severed heads in it, and you're talking shit on the people taking pictures with it.
I don't know. I mean, were they tasteful selfies?
I don't think it matters. It's my selfie, and it's with severed heads. It's gonna happen.
You weren't hurting anybody.
I'm not saying I'm happy that anybody's dead or anything like that, but damn, how often are
I
you
want
next to a
see
severed
selfie.
head?
I don't. I want to see the selfie.
They don't have pictures of the selfie,
Google it.
unfortunately.
Yeah, you should Google it.
So they wouldn't give permission to publish it, the picture. That's why.
But it's kind of their selfie. I mean, what the hell? Like, did they get in trouble? Are they all like fired and kicked out and stuff?
I think they got in trouble. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think this is really that bad of a thing?
No.
I think
you're a medical student and you're around medical stuff, man. Of course you're going to take pictures. Of course you're going to be dumb. You're a medical fucking student.
Right, but there's HIPAA laws and shit. So
True.
It's probably a violation of privacy for the head, you know?
But isn't it the schools
Well,
for that?
I can guess it kind of. I mean, if you wanted to do it with all empathy and stuff, somebody seeing their mother's
Right.
head in a selfie on
Posted
the
on
internet
Instagram, right.
could possibly be traumatic.
Yeah.
Here we go again. People getting their feelings hurt. I'm just kidding.
But I would say if they just wanted to keep like a memento of themselves all working on severed heads that day in the lab, I mean,
Yeah, all Jeffrey Dahmer style, you know?
it's part of what they do, obviously.
I just want to see.
In 2010, they had there was another issue of somebody posing with a head, a cadaver, giving the thumbs up sign. I don't know. When I see severed heads, I just want to take a selfie with it.
You don't want to just fuck the nickel.
I do want to.
You watch too much Pornhub, bro.
It's not the worst thing done with a severed head.
No.
You can go online right now
Look at Dahmer.
and buy a shrunken head for like 20 grand.
Whoa.
Not a real.
There is a black market. Oh, yeah. There is
John,
definitely a
you
market.
want to go
for
halves on a shrunken head?
shrunken
No,
heads.
bro. What are you going to do? Fuck it?
What?
Huh?
Watch the whole Vice
What?
documentary.
I said, what are you going to do? Fuck it?
That's a
Yeah.
little bit worse than taking
No,
a
then you
picture.
buy it on your
Voodoo.
own.
Voodoo.
You buy it on your own. And you let me know how it is.
Okay.
And then I might buy one. It'd be the new.
Then again,
new
obviously this
fleshlight.
got out somehow. So public shaming is still called for. I just don't know if they need to be disciplined, like, you know, permanently disciplined, lose your career and lose your future career over it. But, you know, the word did get out. So, I mean, they obviously fucked up somewhere down the road with this selfie and released it, which is stupid, and public shaming, therefore, is required for your stupidity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Shame.
Public shaming.
Shame.
Like,
I mean, like tar and feather.
no, just shame, for shame.
Like
Make 'em ride a
shame.
rail.
Shame.
Yes.
Shame.
You know,
Shame.
point fingers at
It's
them.
more effective than you think.
Probably right.
I'm gonna fucking burn you,
It's like there's like that Indian tribe that, like, or this tribe that whenever someone does something bad, the tribe gathers around and like tells them something good about them. So everybody comes around and tells them something good about himself. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, I like the one when the tribe was mad at you or the parents were disciplining you, nobody talked to you.
All of the different tribes have their
They
ways.
ignored you completely until you acted the way they wanted you to.
Nice. That's how we should discipline our kids nowadays.
You should discipline your face.
Beat
You
your
don't
kids
say that.
Lots of ways to
Yes,
raise
yeah.
kids. Right?
with severed heads.
But, yeah,
I'm offended, John.
Sorry.
how did the picture get out, did it say?
I don't know. I think it got posted on Facebook.
Yeah, see, like, that's a step too far. You know, everybody has to
viral.
take everything a step too far.
I don't know. What the fuck are you doing,
Where are
John?
you going? Get the fuck out of here. Get down with the knife, John. What are you doing? John, no!
Hey, is
Is the camera on you? Yes.
no, is my other thing over there too?
I have no idea.
What?
It should be over there.
What?
Just want to put some on top of it.
What?
I have no idea.
What?
Anyways, let's move to
He
the
wants
next
to make you
topic.
say it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about
What?
shit.
Prosciutto?
I have no idea. I don't care.
You like their butt plug?
I really don't care. What do you want to talk about?
Let's do seeds and stems, just because gotta pay its tribute.
So, supposedly, here's 3 things we have to cover with this.
Whoa.
Supposedly, Oregon's oversupply in their marijuana market has caused outdoor pounds to go down to $50 a pound. Because they have 3 different. They have outdoor, greenhouse, and indoor. Right? So that's one. Virginia voted 42-0 to pass medical marijuana.
Wow.
That's a big
I
thing.
saw that. I was
And
awesome.
once again, Girl Scouts are making the news for selling their cookies outside of a dispensary. This time in San Diego.
They were doing it in front of Verts.
Yeah, they were doing it in Colorado too, but they are now investigating this girl for how many boxes of cookies she sold outside of the dispensary and whether or not she broke the rules
Just a
by
little
selling
hustler.
outside the dispensary.
She was just smarter than everybody else. How are you breaking rules?
It's a great goddamn place to sell Girl Scout cookies.
Exactly. She was a
The
genius.
people
They don't even
going in
punish
there
her.
are already paying too much for a fucking product.
Right.
They're coming out. They're gonna look at you in a very sympathetic mood. They were stoned when they went in there. They're stoned when they come out of there. They're gonna want the cookies. It was a genius idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember one 420. A mom hit us at the shop. A mom selling Girl Scout cookies with her daughter. Like she made the kid sit in the truck, but she came out and she sold a lot of fucking cookies. I had them.
I mean, it's not like
I bought
stoners
Girl
like,
Scout cookies this
gotta
weekend,
worry
I'm
about
not
them
gonna
being
lie.
on.
I was very happy they were selling them. Matter of fact,
I love Girl Scout
matter of fact,
cookies.
the weekend, like last weekend, I was like,
I love
man,
Girl
I hope they start
Scouts.
selling Girl Scout cookies soon. Bam, Girl Scout cookies. It was like I manifested that shit.
Yeah.
I don't see what the problem is. You know.
I don't
Almost,
even
you know
like
what I
Girl
mean?
Scouts or Girl Scout cookies, but I damn well appreciate somebody making money, and that girl's making money. And she wasn't even making it for herself. You're gonna investigate her for her fucking working her ass off for free to make you money? Fuck you.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's an entrepreneur, damn it. A ganja-preneur.
Let her do what she wants.
And her offer for
now she was
Virginia,
marking
too.
the cookies up $5 more while she was selling that at the dispensary. Now she's my fucking hero, and she goes under and all heroes wear capes.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go.
Heroin. I still prefer
'Cause-
heroin.
I think I see that in you. Yeah. So oversupply, $50 a pound. How about that shit?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it goes back to what I was originally saying a while back when people were like, it's going to be so great when weed's legal all across the U.S. And I was like, it's going to be so great when weed doesn't cost any money and you can't sell the shit. Because if you can grow tomatoes in your backyard, you can grow weed in your backyard.
Yep, I agree with you on that one, bro.
Like, outdoor growing is so fucking easy compared to indoor. Half your bug problems are gone just for the fact that it's outdoors. Your lighting problem's absolutely free. It's cheap as fuck for water. Like, just fertilize the ground like you would your garden and throw some plants out there, and you're going to have £1.50 per plant by the end of the fucking grow season.
True.
Truth. I told everybody it was a trick.
Yeah?
I did. Because the industry is just going to take it over and they'll reinstate prohibition.
I think that's probably correct. I think that's very correct. I don't know. I just, we should have all seen this coming.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Tobacco.
Miracle Grow. I can think of like several other if I was really thinking about it, but I know Miracle Grow is one of them.
Yep.
Is just sitting in the winds waiting to open up super fucking farms over in Arizona and New Mexico.
They've done it.
I thought they were waiting for some federal movement on
Well,
it before they jumped in.
What they do is they bought up
the land.
Yeah, well, they bought places in Amsterdam where they could make GMO strains, and then now that they're waiting for the legislation that allows them to bring it here, because their GMO rules are different there than they are here. But as soon as they get the green light on that, they are going to set up super farms and
All
corner the
massive
industry.
greenhouses going all across because fucking that's the best. Think about it, they're right. It's the best place you could possibly think to grow weed. The sunshine is free. It's always shining. Temperature's not that much of a problem. Lighting no longer is a problem. Like Phoenix doesn't stop shining, goddamn city. So yeah, like,
And it's getting all our water anyway.
yeah. I
so.
mean, and weed's going to be sold for like $2 for a fucking 20-pack of joints, and that's the way weed's going to be because it's
that's
gonna
true.
Be, it's cheap as fuck.
It's true.
Then the government's going to tax the fuck out of it, raise it up to about $5 a pack for joints, and you're going to be, and they're going to regulate how much THC's in it. And
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you never want to ask your slave master for a little bit more freedom.
Right. That's
which
true.
means there will be bootleg weed still going around because old folks like us are going to be like, I don't want none of that fucking corporate weed. It's fucking 5% THC. It's fucking swag. Oh fuck! I think I just hurt my hip. Sitting down.
Are you getting
I'm
old?
No.
You getting old? Well,
So what was the third on the list?
well, we talked about Virginia
Oh,
and just gave him congrats.
okay.
What I don't get is there's like more than half of the states that have legalized it, and yet federally it's still illegal.
Yeah.
So, will of the people my ass.
Well, yeah. Well, and it's somewhere there and somewhere not. There's like, medical marijuana technically is legal right now federally because they have ruled that there's a passed fucking law in Congress. This is why like Jeff Sessions' threats to these states with prosecution, they only cover recreational weed. They do not cover medical marijuana because the Congress has already passed the fucking law that states the federal government can't allocate money to prosecuting medical marijuana.
Yeah, but
Period.
they just rescinded that law, didn't they?
I didn't hear him
That
rescind
was
it,
a
did
big
they?
stink. Like Sessions, overturned.
No,
some-
no. Sessions
Yeah,
himself
fuck
can't do it. That's what I
Jeff
said.
Sessions.
Congress passed that
Oh,
law. It
alright.
wasn't a regulation.
Okay.
He rescinded Obama's hands off it all and let the states do what they
Right,
want. Overall policy. And he said, we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do is allow prosecutors to do it at their own discretion. But it, again, would only cover recreational because of the standing law in Congress that the prosecutors can't, under their own authority, allocate money to a medical
Right.
marijuana charge.
But
case.
still, it's the idea that you're only allowed to be as free as we say you are. You know?
Well, and they might actually be doing that to save the law, the federal law, because if it gets to the point where juries are starting, this shit's
Right,
going in front of
jury
juries and
nullification,
jury
yeah.
nullification, I'm not putting somebody in prison for weed. Fuck
Exactly.
you. This guy was doing it for
You know
fucking
what,
medical
though?
purposes. It's a risk just even trying to prosecute.
I know a guy who
and where you
sat on a
prosecute.
jury. They found him not guilty, and the judge literally overturned their verdict and found him guilty. Down
That
in
would
Texas.
appealed.
Yeah,
For sure.
Exactly.
Well,
that's
that's
like the
Texas.
only thing you
Down
can
in Texas,
appeal.
man.
Like, is the jury's verdict. You can appeal on
You
any kind
dumb
of
son
error
of a
they can
bitch.
do, but you cannot appeal. I don't like what the jury came back with.
You're so
right.
abusive.
Unless, of course, somebody opened their big mouth in the back room and said, "I don't care what the law
Hey, I know
says. I'm
you're-
going to do
deserved it.
Hey, I
this."
know you're doing
Well,
something
yeah,
right
that
now.
though is
but-
perfectly
but-
okay.
But that is a mistrial.
Just
At
give me a
best, the
second.
judge can throw out the verdict and
I
have
got
him
it.
retried in
I
front of
know,
a different
you're
jury.
doing
But he cannot, under his own thing, he cannot change the verdict itself,
Well, they
or
do
shouldn't be
Hey, my
allowed.
birthday's this month.
it. They do it. They're not
Theoretically.
allowed, but they
Yeah.
Where,
do
where
it.
did you want me to go up to?
And there are always
try to go
fucking,
up to-
these
go a couple
side
seasons
stories.
real
Like,
quick.
I heard of a
Well, a couple
DFS case
episodes?
in Oregon
Yeah,
where
a couple
they
episodes.
took this girl away from her mom because they said the mom was too stupid to be a
Stop
mother.
it there.
Mm-hmm.
And like she graduated high school.
So
For God's sake, she
that's-
wasn't like Einstein, but she wasn't
So it's
retarded.
Christopher Walken.
And that was all the way up when I heard about it. They were
He's
pleading
the
for
dude.
their lives on like every broadcast they could, because it was already at the point where is going in front of a judge. He's about ready to terminate their rights because
All
they
right.
said, "Oh, the foster parents are just better people anyway. So
Right,
we're going to give your kid over to them because we like them more than you."
Yeah, well, Oregon didn't even change its eugenics laws until 1979, so it's just like...
Or a hospital in Michigan that took the rights of a daughter from the parents, said, "No, you can't go." The parents wanted to go get a second opinion on the doctor, so he took the custody of their kid and held her under the wrong diagnosis for almost 2 years.
You dumb
they were
son of a
helping.
bitch.
They were
Yeah.
just helping.
Thank you.
I love
Yeah, that was like ridiculous that a hospital could do that.
Yeah, that's eugenics for you. The doctor knows best.
So, I think it's time for the last subject of the night. We're gonna wrap this bitch up after this.
Celebrity Dark Pool.
It's time for the Celebrity Deadpool. Celebrity Deadpool. Y'all know the rules, right?
Yeah.
We got rules on this shit. No second guessing anybody. They have to be real fucking people. They can't be entities like bands or businesses or animals.
Or the New York Giants.
Or the New York Giants. They can't be anything like that, right? It's when you get a dead person, when you guess correctly, it is the points are guessed by 100 minus the age of the person. So if they're 99, you only get 1 point if they die,
Uno.
right?
Someone said GHB overdosed for Miley Cyrus for Justin Bieber. What the fuck?
So you are allowed to gamble and guess the way they will die. But if they do die and do not die that way, you will be penalized. So you get 20 points if you guess correctly. You lose 20 points if you gamble and they don't
If you
die that way.
wrong.
And also, you get an extra bonus 15 points if your celebrity dies of a drug overdose, suicide, or murder.
Can they be a featured character in a documentary?
Like who? Stephen A.
They have to be recognizable.
Okay. That there's like this little girl that has every autoimmune, like she's 22 and has every autoimmune disorder.
No. They have to. No.
gotta
That
be
would not be.
famous.
Yeah.
Gotta compare him
Yeah.
to Fred Durst.
Just one of a kind.
Is she
Shit.
Fred Durst famous?
Okay.
No.
So you get 2 guesses. If they've already been guessed, you will have to guess again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or so get those in, folks. Let's get them in. It's time to wrap this bitch up. Who goes first?
Well, last time I actually put an entry in, I won.
Yeah.
You tied.
I tied. Sorry. I tied. All right.
Johnny Depp.
Oh shit! Don't say that.
I think Johnny Depp might be on there. Maybe. Maybe not.
Do it.
All right, he's not on there. So you say Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Do you want to say how?
Oh,
We
he's
gamble it?
definitely going to bite his own hand.
Is that a suicide?
Yes. Seems angry lately.
Is he gonna hang himself with his bracelets and his scarves?
It's going to be melodramatic.
Strangulation.
You got a second one?
I don't know if I want to just say suicide. I do want to say his own hand. I don't want to leave out autoerotic asphyxiation.
It's kind of a suicide.
Yeah, but it wasn't the purpose to die. He just fucked it up. Okay. And, Bette Midler.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah. Betty White.
I think she's already on here. Maybe.
She's like probably number one.
No, she's 100. She's not worth the points.
Yeah, she's not worth the points.
Oh, really? She's not worth the points?
She is
but
on
she is
here.
on
though.
Oh, she is on there. Okay, never mind then.
Might be the only winner, though.
I'm going to throw out Paul Simon.
Kiss?
No, it's Paul Stanley.
Oh. Yeah, him. I want him to die. So,
What if they discovered somebody
Him?
died in 2018?
Go ahead and say
But
Robert
they were
Plant.
already dead.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't think Robert Plant's on here. No. Alright. Who's next?
Just want to know if you can pick somebody to die this year, but based off of the fact that they're going to discover they're dead this year, they actually died years ago. Because I want Richard Simmons. Nobody knows where the fuck
I
he
think
is.
Richard Simmons is on there.
Because nobody knows. Well, but I want to go on that exact. Because nobody's known where the guy is for years. Like,
Right.
He just disappeared. So if he died in 2016, I wouldn't really win by just picking him. I'm winning by saying he died years previous, but he gets discovered this year.
I did guess Robert Plant already.
did Tony Danza die already?
No, but that's a good one.
Ah,
I have to
there we
guess
go.
somebody else, though.
I had to ask if he was alive, so you know it's coming up soon. Tony Danza. I want Tony Danza.
With the tap dance extravaganza.
That shit's fire. You know Josh is doing guitars for him, you know?
Wow.
I gotta guess somebody else because I already guessed fucking Robert Plant.
I'll let you have my Richard Simmons.
Winona Ryder.
She's kind of crazy lately.
Is that
There's a lot of ways she can go.
R-Y-D-E-R?
Yeah, I think so.
Why? What? Yeah,
Oh,
wider.
man.
Second one.
Is Bette Midler dead yet?
Well, he guessed Bette
Oh,
Midler.
is that what you just said? Oh, okay. Sorry. That's why it popped into my head.
He literally just said it.
Oh.
I like Bette Midler for my mark. She's old enough it wouldn't be a shock, but young enough to
That's
still
how you
give me
spell your
points.
monster, bro.
Man. I'm trying to think. Hey, what's the guy that does all the voices, like all the mythical voices behind movies and shit? It's the black guy. What's his name?
James
Michael
Earl Jones.
Winslow?
Huh?
James Earl
Jim.
Jones?
No, Michael Winslow that
Uh,
does the sound effects and shit.
No, the
Oh.
guy that has like the voice.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Is Morgan Freeman on here?
Don't fucking say that.
You know?
Fucking hate you, John. Don't need to be
You can't search the document?
That's a lot of work.
Morgan Freeman.
Like, there's got to be, like, word search on there, so that way you don't have to scroll every time.
But I have to.
I'm gonna say Axl Rose
Oh, his time's coming.
and Paul Stanley. Wham bam, thank you, man.
I'm pretty sure neither one of them are on the list.
I know.
I'm gonna say that USA Olympics guy, that master
Larry Nassar,
fuckhead,
yeah.
yeah, he's gonna die, quote unquote, before he goes to prison, or maybe on the second day.
Oh, that man's gonna be in such PC.
Well, he's like super rich, probably.
Yeah.
Super rich people don't stay in prison very long. They usually die.
Yeah. It's true.
What are you doing?
And then I'm gonna say. Nancy Pelosi's probably already on there, huh?
I don't think so.
Then please put her on there.
I can check, but if she is, you put her on there. So let's check. You fucking dick.
If you put her on twice, that's getting hopeful. And I don't blame him in that particular case, but
No, Podesta.
politics would get a lot less entertaining though if she dies.
Larry King. This is definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, she's not. Good job.
Sweet.
But isn't it
I
like
hope-
101?
I hope she
So was it
and
Brett
the
Favre?
Podesta brothers both croak on the same day. I'd throw a party.
You can get the updated Deadpool on our website, notgovernedbyreason.com. Just so y'all know, in case you are wondering where we're keeping track of this. It is on notgovernedbyreason.com.
And not just in our own minds.
No.
'Cause we're forgetful.
We are very forgetful. I'm going to update that, make sure it goes. I'd like to thank our motherfucking guests
Yeah.
tonight for joining us. Give them a hand.
I really want that.
Mr. Brian Vance and Jonathan Hamid.
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 Hummus.
You can catch us here every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Facebook. That's facebook.com/notgovernedbyreason. You can get us on our website and get us on Twitter at NGBR Podcast and Instagram at notgovernedbyreason.
Hashtag Tom Brady sucks.
Hashtag. Anyways, you can also watch us on YouTube, BitChute. You can listen to us on Google Play, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Podcast Republic, all sorts of fucking places. Listen Notes, Podknife, all sorts of spots.
We're everywhere.
Yeah. I get to go to Vegas on Thursday.
Yeah,
I'm
good for
fucking
you.
stoked for that.
Going to North
I'm
Carolina
peacing out
on my birthday.
on Thursday, Vegas. I'll see you motherfuckers
Great.
on Tuesday, though, with Nicky Rax
Yep.
from Inc. 6 Studios. He will be joining us, and maybe our producer will be here, if he decides.
Probably not, though.
We'd like to thank all of you guys for supporting us, and believing in us, and keeping
Showing
it
us
real.
your genitals.
And yeah, send us nudes. You can, see you soon. I don't know. That's all I got. See you next Tuesday.